I don't got no friends. I don't got no friends. You know what I mean? I got supporters, people on my side, and people on the other side.
Welcome to the shift where the whole room blows. EMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. Since you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm like, yo, shine just right. Respect your view even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. EMG family, we elevate the mind right. This that channel that be talking back, energy attack. Iron sharpens iron, watch the whole league react. Competition in the building, better tighten up your facts. We ain't clones, but we still mirror how you crack under impact. Every debater work hard, spot a weak, rep fast. You live wrong, paradigm shift, and break your stance. I'm the judge, the jury, the pen, the contrast. My bars hit always like a quadruple. Bond tell the shift where the whole room glow. MG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't all align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. EMG family, we elevate the mind right. We invite every mind, long as you stand on yours. Walking with respect, leave with open doors. Channel stay lit, views jumping off from boards. STL bounce, yeah, the spy from the source. Competitors, welcome, step up, don't fold. We don't fit pressure, we refine under load. Thoughts heavy, we press them till the truth gets told. Shift so clean, it feel platinum even when it's gold. Come through correct, bring your logic and your proof. Speak your truth, just don't run from the truth. We debate with grace, that's the paradigm groove. Flow so smooth, even turbulence move. Welcome to the shift where the whole room go. EMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. EMG family, we elevate the mind right. Where the home go. DMG vibes got the city on go. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' go. If you black, I'm with you, let the whole world know. Paradigm light, yeah, we shine just right. Respect your view, even if we don't align right. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. DMG family, we elevate the mind right. Welcome to the shift. DMG vibes got the city on go. Welcome to the shift. Stand on what you know, every mind gon' grow. Welcome to the shift. If you black, I'm with you, if you black, I'm with you. Welcome to the shift. We can disagree and still keep the love tight. Welcome to the shift. EMG family, we elevate the mind right. Welcome to the shift. EMG vibe got the city on low. Put paradigm shift T304.
Y'all know I say that greeting for one reason and one reason only. It's because if you black, I'm with you. And I hope that you with me.
All right. Welcome to Paradigm Shift 314. My name is JJ7000, the most feared debater on this goddamn planet. Sit your ass down, because I know you can't stand it. Shout out to my wife, Jenny Hayes. Shout out to Sister Kareem and Lions Den, Black Jesus Minister. Jeremiah C's Please City Yah, Team Naga, and the rest of the Lions Den. Yeah, man, y'all see the title, The Return of the Jedi, Judah 7000, MVP Master Teacher. You got to have these guys hold your hand over this, sir. You want to blatantly lie in front of the whole people that's if you didn't say certain things. So, yeah. They ain't gonna be able to hold your hand over here, so we finna get straight to it. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. We finna get straight to it, man. Ain't no use us playing around. We got you on tape saying what you said. You know, how you gonna try to recap my argument and then put some little Greek stuff up there, and then I catch you in that. Yeah, I got them, though. I got them. This is gonna be documented. I don't care how many people see it. It's gonna be documented, sir. Let's get to it. Then y'all let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all. Okay, where yeah, here it is. If y'all can't hear it, yeah. I ain't even mad at y'all. I know what it is. You could take a horse to the water, y'all, but you can't make him drink. Yeah. We show. Yeah. Let's get straight to it. Let's get straight to it. Dude, ain't none of y'all no match for me. Let's go. You gotta move me over. Do you understand that?
JJ,
you gotta move me over to I mean, come on, bro. You can't be that dumb. He gonna say, oh man, you ain't sharing your screen. You dumbass nigga, you gotta move us to the side. JJ. Boy, this man, nigga, I knew for some reason I knew you niggas was gonna do some snake shit, but it's okay. Side, then my screen can share. Let's get to it. Structural limits. Look. That's okay. So here we go. So y'all can say this dude, that, whatever. I know. Watch this. Come on. I got you. All right. Now, my opponent wants to say that this Archimedes, he was the first one to understand how a lever worked. The law of the lever, Chris Harris, force times distance. Hold up. Hold up. Let's see. Hold up. Yeah, I think he wasn't playing my stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go.
JJ is back. Chris MVP is here. I'm gonna remove everyone, including myself.
Wait till it's blocking.
Including Chris. Get Chris out of there too.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get
JJ get his thing.
If it get crazy, pull everybody back up. That way we got a bunch of dead air.
Yeah. All right, JJ, I'm gonna give you the floor.
Let me try to share. Yeah. Right. So how long I've been off? How long I've been off, y'all? I'm thinking y'all can see me and hear me. All right, so I apologize, man. I'm up in these mountains, so have you heard anything? All right. Okay, man. Damn, but y'all ain't never had technical difficulties. I mean, what the hell's wrong with y'all? Oh my God, TJ! Oh, I can't get him and cut that childish shit out, bro. Grow up. Ain't trying to hear none of that y'all saying for real. You got to move me over. You got me on the big screen. You have to move me over so the screen can share. You understand? You have to move me over, Cedric, so my screen can share. You got me on big screen. You have to move me over, sir, so we can get to this. Yeah, they was too dumb. I mean, it was a plot because they know I'm debunking their information as well. Let's keep going. Okay. Cedric, you have to move me over. Hold up. Hey, come on. Hold up.
JJ, I can't move you over.
Hold up. Stop sharing. All right, hold up, man. What the hell? Hold up, man. No, we gonna get this. Hold up. Share screen. Okay. All right. Let's see if it's showing. Okay, I'm gonna play it. Let's go.
Well, when you're on the big screen by yourself,
JJ. Shut your damn mouth, Cedric. Why did y'all even give him the 1 to 2? This nigga dumber than a box of bananas. Dumber than a box of bananas. Anytime you run around telling me we goddamn old world monkeys. So the whole thing was kind of like a setup because they cannot handle the real information. So they want to put all these little comments or they little flunkies up there instead of paying attention. No, I got you. Hold up. Yeah, you got to move me over to my screen.
JJ, share your screen. Go ahead. Just share your screen.
Dumbass nigga, the screen was sharing. What the hell's wrong with you? You got to move me over. You understand that?
JJ,
you gotta move. Boy, this nigga dumb. JJ. He just dumb as hell, man. I mean, dumb as hell. JJ. You know how irritated that's. You know how stupid. JJ. Like you can't figure out how to. You move the icon over to the side. See where this is over here? That's all you dumbass had to do, but you did it on purpose. It's okay because it's going to get out. Me over to the side. Then my screen share. I can't be on the big screen. So that's what I'm telling you. Look at see, I told you, you know what we're doing. Now he put his dumb ass on the big screen. Dumb in a box of rocks. They're hard. There you go. JJ, I don't know how to operate this. But he do.
You ready to share your screen?
There you go.
All right. I'm gonna drop.
There you go. Let me know. Can you see my screen? What kind of host is don't even tell you your screen sharing or not? Because he didn't move. You see how I'm in the middle, y'all? He didn't want to move me over. They ain't got me on mute. Boy, these niggas a mess. These niggas is a mess, boy. That's okay. Look. That's okay. Come on. Can you see my screen? Yes or no? Hey, dumbass host, can you see my screen? Yes or no? No, he see it, but he don't want to see it because I'm gonna whoop their ass. Now I'm on mute. See, y'all see how this is moving, but y'all don't hear nothing because they playing games. Look at this. Can you see my screen? Yes or no? See that? See, he got me on mute. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yes or no? What these niggas? Let me get you my information. 172 men pulling a statue. Here we go. So I didn't even share my screen. I just read because they playing games. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Before I won't be up here talking to myself. Can you put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Can you see my screen? Okay, yeah. All right. Now that's okay. So it ain't no God. It's you niggas playing games. Let's keep going. Here we go. So y'all can say this dude, that, whatever. I know. Watch this. Come on, bro. So I got you. I got you. All right. Now, my opponent wants to say that this Archimedes, he was the first one to understand how a lever worked. The law of the lever, Chris Harris, force times distance, is visible in every pyramid lift, shadaf, and ore. Egyptian tomb scenes at Benai Hassan show 172 men pulling a statue while workers lever underneath, pouring water to reduce friction. Chris Harris, this is not an accident like you said. It's a manual. Oh, poor JJ. Hell, what we talking about? Now, you don't know how to listen to whoever's saying poor JJ. I know you like to troll, but I'm going to bring you some information that's going to blow your wig back. So, you do not move a 70-ton granite beam 60 meters up a Great Pyramid by guessing. Modern finite element analysis confirms stresses and settlements remain with plausible limits for Old Kingdom limestone. Chris, I hate my hairline. Hey, somebody's smart now. I said your dumb ass. Look at this. You have to share, you idiot, but we know you did it on purpose. I ain't your fucking sideshow over there. I come to bring information. Now, you got to be smarter than that. If I donated to your channel, I gave you $110 in the last 2 days. Well, you got dumbass niggas like Kyle, Chris Harris, Cedric. They don't even post a dime. Don't even post a dime. I haven't seen one of them every time I watch that show. None of them is putting any money into your channel. Just the respect I get, it's okay though. You ain't worry about me coming back over there. And Harris, meaning loads were kept below failure by design. But you know nothing about this. You want to give all the credit to the Greeks. You are Eurocentric. The builders reconciling throughput, survey, access, and structural limits. There's a whole audience of trolls. Instead of y'all trying to listen, they want to put up all the troll comments. I know you niggas don't like me. I like y'all though. See, I ain't got to do tit for tat. I like you niggas because I got to teach you niggas. You see? Y'all my students. Look at this dummy. Now you want to come interrupt and tell me to share. Look at this clown. Look at this clown. JJ. Look at this clown. The claim that Archimedes invented the lever. JJ. Oh, look at it. Trust me, I'll never go there. I know it hurted. I know the information hurted him, DMG. I know it did.
I pause you for a second. JJ, you hear me?
Bro, shut your dumb ass up. Look at this dude. JJ. I mean, some childish Negroes, bro. I'm trying to tell you, but I get it. I get it. Let's go.
JJ, can you hear me? The
I'm saying type of stuff I got to go through to get my information out, y'all.
audience,
Man.
the audience would like to see.
Listen, bro. The audience, I try to share it. I try to tell the dumb nigga, you put me over to the side, then you share it. They just told you, dumbass, you got to share it. Put me over to the side. So I'm going to read it to you. And if they want me to send it personally to them, then they'll get it. All right? Other than that, the audience going to have to just listen. Now, let's keep going. Now, you think I'm just making this up off the top of my head? No. He wrote the equation. It just was applied for 2,000 years earlier, Chris. Weights and measures were applied physics. Ancient economics could not function without scientific methodology. Then I got Feener's preacher examined over 4,000. You know why you don't see that in Hebrew conscience? Because he refused at the beginning to share it. Anybody who runs a panel know I cannot be in the middle and have the presentation up at the same time. This dumb nigga talking about where is the source. Egyptian weights, and I identified 8 standardized systems with variations under one. Dumbass nigga, how am I show the slides if the host is not sharing it? Well, let's keep going. This is a distraction because I'm finna beat them up. 1% within a workshop. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read this to you, but if you want to do the debate, that's when you're gonna be able to see the screen. Because evidently I'm having a problem with it. Said you don't. Then you tell these dumbass niggas like Heru consciousness, you tell them the source, and they just want to troll because these niggas hate me. I get it, but it's okay. None of you niggas will see me in a neutral platform. None of you niggas. I told Cedric to pull me over to the side, then share my screen. Pull me over to the side, dumb nigga, and share my screen. Other than that, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Got time for y'all goddamn games? What the hell wrong with y'all? 1935, Royal Institution discovers analyzed Egyptian balances and pictorial representations to infer burying and selling practices during the dynastic period. Right? Chris, I mean, Heru, I see you. See, I'm glad the comments is coming up because I'm seeing you in the trolling like you normally do. But nigga, I'm over here, and you got all the air and space to get up here and debunk me. I'm dangerous. Understand it. JJ got to learn how to all this negative shit they putting up and understand why the people want to see he has, but your dumbass host, King Sosa, has to put me over to the side, you idiot. You see, look, let me show you. You see how he finally puts me over to the side right here? That's what you're supposed to do. You got time to keep playing with y'all. You niggas dumb as hell. Let's get back to it. Okay. It's got me on big screen. You have to move me over, sir. Look how many times I told you dumb. So we can get to this. Now they ain't got me on mute. Look at Cedric, you have to move me over. Hey, dumbass Cedric, you don't need to control it. I think you're doing it on purpose, but it's okay because this information still got out and it actually debunked. I already whooped on. Now I'm finna just tell the truth, nigga. I whooped you. I made you change your position. I made you say, no, I wasn't saying that the ancients didn't have any sign, but Chris Harris, he was following you in the beginning. He's stuck with it now. You see? He's stuck with it now. See, look, I'm on mute. Look.
I can't move you over when you're on the big screen by yourself.
Oh my God. This dumbass nigga. Y'all hear him? Look. He's I can't move you over when you're on the big screen by yourself. You dumbass nigga, you got control of it. All you got to do is move me over. I don't have control of that dumbass nigga.
So,
JJ,
I
can read. Hold up. Yeah, you got to move me over so my screen.
JJ, share your screen.
This nigga dumb as hell. But this is just a game they played over there. So at this point, people in the community see this. We cannot take pseudo killers seriously. We can't. I was gracious enough to give you $110 donation. And this, look, anybody do not donate to this channel anymore. I'm talking about the ones that if you want to come over there, they're not. Look what they do. Got this dumbass nigga. I can't move you over by yourself if you're on the big screen. You dumbass nigga, you got the control. You move me over.
Yeah, just share your screen.
Sorry, you gotta move me over. You understand
JJ.
that?
JJ, share
You gotta
your
move me
screen.
over to the side. That's a JJ. Hey, JJ, calm down. JJ. But he got the controls, but he steady calling my name. JJ. Dumbass niggas, man. I can't be on the big screen. So that's what I'm telling you. Now, see? You see, you dummy? Now you done put yourself on the big screen. You nigga dumb as hell.
JJ.
That hard. Now he steady calling my. That's JJ. You ain't gonna worry about me coming back over there trying to do a presentation because you niggas is biased. I'm the pseudo killer. Get out the way. There you go.
You ready to share your screen?
There you go.
All right. I'm gonna drop.
See? Now you dumb nigga. Now see how you put yourself in, you move me over. This nigga's dumb. There you go. Me on mute. Let me know, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? See what I'm saying? They are in the secret meeting. This is what we gonna do when he come on here. We're gonna do this and do that, and laugh and kiki and caca and put negative comments up. You niggas is weak. Then I'm on mute. See y'all? You see when this keep going right here? So they're playing games with the buttons. Can you see my screen? Yes or no? Look, see mute. Can you see my screen? Yes or no? Muting me, unmuting me. Y'all see that? Y'all see that, right? What's a peace water blue? Yeah, man. That'd be last time I try to go over. Oh, let me change this GT project. That'd be last time I go over there and try to do a presentation or even support your channel because you niggas. I mean, it's elementary. I know you're scared of the information. You see what I did to Unc? Made him change his whole goddamn stance. But Chris, on the other hand, is still saying that ancient Egyptians, ancient civilization didn't have science. Hold up. So let's go. I got to do this before these niggas try to take it down. You hear me? Hold up. We just leave the GT project up. I don't know how to switch it. Hold up. Yeah, man. I mean, if I was y'all, I'd be doing the same thing too, though. I get it. Here we go. Let's put this up. There you go. Yeah, I would be doing the same thing too. Yeah, let's keep your comment up. Yeah. For those who want real information, just listen to this. If a person is running around here giving the Greeks credit for theoretical information, math, geometry, then they were sent in. Now, how I'm gonna share my screen and you don't? If they finally like, man, forget it. We done playing games, and then they finally share it. You see what I'm saying? Other than that, y'all playing games. See, let's keep going. Mute my mic. Look at that. Y'all see when that flickering like that? Cedric is in the back muting my putting me on mute. Don't want y'all to see the screen. Scared of information that challenges theirs. Because everything I'm saying goes against what they teach. Listen to it. Can you see my screen? Yes or no? So, you know what? I'm just going to read. I mean, come on, bro. So this is what we're going to do. The false claim that we're answering, because I ain't got time for the host can't give me. The host, I ain't got time for your games. On the screen, I'm going to read it to you. All right. Now, the false claim that we're answering is simple and common. Ancients didn't. This is what this guy is saying. I don't even know why he decided to show up. Ancients did not understand science. They only learned by. This is what he's saying. Ancients did not understand science. All right. Trial and error. This is what this guy is saying. The real theory began with the Greeks and moderns. This is what he's saying. The claim does not hold weight because the ancients left us data, standards, and engineered materials that prove they practice hypothesis, measurements, and control testing. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Before I won't be up here talking to myself. Can you put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, yeah. All right. And that's okay. So here we go. So y'all can say this dude, that, whatever. I know. Watch this. I mean, if I'm telling, but y'all can see, I mean, we not for this is what I'm talking about. Y'all not for to play no games. I know who I am. I know this. So these are the type of obstacles I've been dealing with for years. They will present themselves like they're more educated than me, but they don't even really do basic research. Then when you put it right there, they want to complain. Oh, you got that from such and such and such and such. But then you tell them source, you use a different search engine than me. Shut your dumb ass up. I mean, come on, bro. So I got you. All right. Now, my opponent wants to say that this Archimedes, he was the first one to understand how a lever worked. The law of the lever, Chris Harris, force times distance, is visible in every pyramid lift, shadaf, and ore. Egyptian tomb scenes at Beni Hassan show 172 men pulling a statue while workers lever underneath, pouring water to reduce friction. Chris Harris, this is not an accident, like you said. It's a manual. Oh, poor JJ. Hell, what are we talking about? Now, you don't know how to listen to whoever's saying poor JJ. I know you like to troll, but I'm going to bring you some information that's going to blow your wig back. So, you do not move a 70-ton granite beam 60 meters up a Great Pyramid by guessing. Modern finite element analysis confirms stresses and settlements remained with plausible limits for Old Kingdom limestone. See this? The smart person said has to share, but Sir Gould's, he know this. He didn't work the ones and twos before. They doing this on purpose. You seen them muting me and stuff. These niggas try to play cool and like they gonna be fair. But no, they mad because I'm destroying their information. My foot been on their neck for years. For years. You heard the other day, me and him been going back and forth for 10 years. He ain't lying. Chris, I hate my hairline. Harris, meaning loaves were kept below failure by design. But you know nothing about this. You want to give all the credit to the Greeks. You are Eurocentric. The builders reconciling throughput, survey, access, and structural limits. JJ, see what I'm talking about, man? Archimedes invented the lever.
JJ, can I pause you for a second? JJ,
see what all I got to go through, DMG, Sister Karima, Lions Den. Y'all see this? These niggas are scared of me.
You hear me? JJ, can you hear me? The audience would like to see.
Listen, bro, I donated $100 to your channel, and y'all still do this type of goofy ass stuff? Really? Bro, I tried. I ain't never seen Cedric, Chris Harris, Brass, Kyle. I have never seen y'all donate anything. And you should have enough respect for me to say, hey, bro, this brother paid money to the channel. At least y'all chill the F out. But no, this is some childish stuff. Haru conscious, how can you even sit over and laugh and kiki and kaka? And there's nothing that I said to even make you laugh. Listen to the information. So you over here, I'm over here. DMG is going to be back. And if you ever get up here and say that, see, Chris, I can get you over here. They're not going to hold you. Chris has to have people hold his hand, do extra stuff for him, let him over talk you and all this type of stuff. I don't need that because my information is solid. So look at this dumb. I just share it. You got to put me over to the side. So I'm going to read it to you. Right. And if they want me to send it personally to them, then they'll get it. All right. Other than that, I just going to have to just listen. Now let's keep going. Now, you think I'm just making this up off the top of my head? No. He wrote the equation. It just was applied for 2,000 years earlier, Chris. Weights and measures that were applied physics. Look, Cedric, do not see the biases. Do not let him start screaming. I'm not screaming. Stop trying to paint narratives on me with your goddamn Frankenstein face. I mean, look at this woman. God damn. Ancient economics, because he was part of the trolling too. I mean, look at this. Could you imagine waking up next to this in the morning? God damn. Dynamics could not function without scientific methodology. See, I really want to see his slides. No, you don't. Y'all all plotted this to not show my slides. Y'all didn't tell this dumbass nigga. We know you told him. We know he know how to operate the panel. But y'all steady putting up these bullshit comments to distract the people from the information. This is a strategy, y'all. This is why when I go over there on pseudo killers, I mean on Killer Priest, he got the crap beat out of him. You see? Change his whole narrative. Yeah. Then I got Phoenix preacher examined over 4,000 Egyptian. Look, he just say, "Where's the source?" But I'm reading it to you right now. You see distraction? Now he already said this. Why are you keep putting it up, Cedric? But you're the one in the controlling button, you idiot. So I gotta point this out to y'all. Because they want to try to attack my character, act like I don't know what I'm talking about, because they fear me. I talk about a lot of different topics. These niggas just talk about the same thing. They're not multi-versatile like me. And they dare not see me on a neutral platform. And they definitely dare not come to the Lion's Den. But even if you do come over there, I'm going to give you your fair shake because we get out clocks. Identified 8 standardized systems with variations under 1% within a workshop. So what I'm gonna do, I'm reading this to you, but if you want to do all this is why you gotta have it. No, you tell that dumbass nigga, Miss Tiffany, he know what to do. I told him I can explain it to him, but I'm not gonna understand it for him. You hear me? So we not gonna play that game. You niggas just y'all all pseudo. You guys are pseudo. Period. The debate, that's when you're gonna be able to see this. No, look. See here, Rukan, this is what I'm talking about. You can read the source to these dumbass niggas, show them the source, and then they put up. But then Chefring can get up here and use meta AI and show sources, and nobody say nothing. This is how you know these niggas biased. But it's okay. Heavy is the head that wear the crown, nigga. Hero conscious, I would destroy you. I would destroy you. You sit there and let Steve Calabera beat the shit out of you. We seen your debate. Because evidently I'm having a problem with Cedric. I told Cedric to pull me over to the side and share my screen. Don't keep beating away 15 minutes. Okay, Glanville. 35 Royal Institution discovers analyzed Egyptian balances and pictorial representations to infer burying and selling practices during the dynastic period. See, look. See that? Yeah, Miss Tiffany, kiki kaka. Well, you know, okay. Then look, he want to talk instead of getting over his technical ignorance. You see all this right here, y'all? This is a strategy. This dumbass nigga Shaitan, bro, Rob, you won't see me in the ring. Haru consciousness, you won't see me in the ring. Definitely you, Chris Harris. You need a whole team of distractions to even deal with me. Uncle West, I already beat the shit out of you. I'm Killer Priest. Made you change your whole. Hey, look. Made him change his whole deal. Wait a minute. Why is it two of me up here? Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Crystal said that they didn't understand it. We got them on tape saying it. See? Mesopotamian, 160th shackle weight. You know what? I pat myself on the back when I know that all this hate is for JJ. Instead of just, I thought we were supposed to learn, edify the body. Instead of all this, I'm not paying attention. I'm just putting negative stuff in the origins and then trying to make it like what are you talking about? I gotta chill and understand. I listen, you dumbass nigga. If I tell him to move me over to the side, Queen Sosa, then that's his fault. So come on, man, stop playing with me. 0.14 grams. I came over there. See, look at this. Came over there and debunked what they teach. You see? So Chris Harris everywhere where motherfuckers can hold his hand. You're trash. Ability to measure to the 10th of a gram. I said 2000 BCE. And he put in the same negative shit. See that? And then read your shit without saying the source. And watch how many times I show the source on these dumbass niggas. But this is what the Black Sun, and you know what I got to do is stop reading these comments. I know the information killed these niggas. It hurt their feelings. It hurt their feelings. The Hammurabi Code set death for false weights. You only logistic precision when you have a theory of precision. Let's keep going. Y'all don't have to listen to because I got to get this out. The equal arm balance from telearm. Now, how many times y'all gonna put this? How many times y'all gonna put horrible up here from this dude? Y'all seeing this? Is y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing this? Because these niggas is weak. Yeah, they Eurocentric. These niggas is weak. Playing games, muting me, refuse to bring my icon to the side, putting up all these, yeah, we'll just laugh, y'all, because we really know he whooping our ass. Yeah, they Eurocentric. Let's keep going, Alliance Dan. Come on, man. Look, damn, I'm mute. Look. Look at this, y'all. Bro. This is so look at all this. Look what Cedric and Uncle, they keep putting all this up here. But they're the one in control of the technical part. You're supposed to put me over to the side, but I'm not gonna keep explaining it. But this is what I gotta go through when I go on these other panels. But none of them is man enough to say, hey, JJ, I want to meet you on a neutral platform. Let's do this. You see what happened when they did meet me on a neutral platform? Unc crashed out. Hold up. Equal arm balance from Tel El Amarna, 1370 to 1350 BC. It preserved with the beam and pants. It embodies torque, equilibrium. Chris, this is not folk craft. It's a laboratory equipment. Look, see how you trying to figure it out? Either you dumb or you're doing it on purpose. You're going to say something about material science. Materials were engineered, Chris, not found. The Great Pyramid alone. Control. I can't move myself over like that. The hell's wrong with these people? Destroys the trial and error myth. But none of his neophytes and laymen in the audience, either they're a part of the distraction or they just too dumb to know. Microstructural evidence using electron microscopy reveals microconstituents with significant silicon and calcium magnesium ratios, suggesting the pyramids were cast using granular limestone and an alkali aluminum. I'm showing these people science that the ancients used, right? Silicate binder. So we got Professor Michael Barrison's. I named sources all through the whole thing, but Chris, I hate my hairline Harris, Chris LVP, Nagy Springfield Harris. Oh, trust me, we gonna show your love affair that you had with the dude. Pass around his dingling pigs. Come on, bro. To Hebrew Israelites. They didn't want to talk about it since they want to play games at the end and all that. They didn't want to hear that. Oh, what? Oh, JJ, you gotta go. Stop playing games. Research revealed the Great Pyramids of Giza were constructed using an early form of Okay, so what? Okay, let me explain it to this guy again. First of all, I'm debunking the mess that Chris. I'm gonna show this in a minute, which they didn't want to show. Trying to help him out, hold his hand, agree with him when he's wrong. Hebrew consciousness. I'm proving that the ancients, Chinese, the Africans, the Mesopotamians, all these people had ancient theoretical knowledge. They had ancient, they had material science. They had a scientific method. I'm telling y'all this. I told y'all this in the beginning. But you know, they too busy trolling. I know y'all hate me, hate to love me and love to hate me. It's okay. Because like I say, heavy is the head to wear the crown. That's just what it is. This is what happened when you're at the top of the food chain when it comes to this information and when it comes to these debates. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Yeah. But that's what it is, man. So y'all know the topic, but you're going to see the distraction because these guys can't handle the truth. All right, let's keep going. concrete, challenging a Drexel professor, discovered that pyramids were constructed using limestone. No, I didn't agree with PK the other day. Unc agreed with me that he wasn't arguing that the ancients didn't have science. Chris is saying they didn't. He went to the Greeks. Do we even know what the argument is? You see all the negative comments they putting up there? These niggas is jokes over there. I'm your new leader. Bait concrete, suggesting ancient builders could achieve construction. You had no idea because we trolling. I'm Queen Sosa. Queen Sosa, if I ever see you on another panel, I'm gonna beat the bricks off your dumb ass. I promise you. I know you're picking in the audience now. I'm gonna hold your hand over here. With minimal resources. The Metropolitan Museum holds another mortar specimen from Khufu's reign. See, look. See, Hero Conscience, you should be very careful what you say, because when DMG get back, you're going to be the first one I call out. I promise you. I got a memory like an elephant. I promise you. I promise you, sir. So it's like that damn last debate you had, man, you were horrible. Horrible. Dating 2,551 to 2,528 BC, showing controlled lime gypsum chemistry, Chris. Oh, they didn't know about chemistry. They just only knew about certain things. Now they knew about chemistry. That's a science. You said the ancients didn't have science. Because you tried to jump on the band. Oh, there it is again. Now, I just told you, dumbass niggas. But see, I know they're doing this on purpose. I know they're not that slow, y'all. I know they're not. Okay? So people who's reading these comments, I'm letting you know all of this was supposed to be a setup. Even after I gave you money to support your fucking whack-ass channel, nigga, while you got broke niggas up here who ain't giving you a goddamn dime. That's not smart business, Unc. If that had been Jabari or anybody else, nigga, you let them go. You wouldn't be putting all these negative comments up. When you heard me going against Unc. Let's keep going, man. See, this that is 5 independent material science methods. Now I'm telling them 5 independent scientific methods. Now if I see another, I don't know what's going on. We know that this is a calculated attempt to sabotage the presentation, because they know I'm busting them in their goddamn head. You hear me? Yeah, our ancient ancestors most definitely had technology that we are not privy to today. Yeah. Watch him. Dang, you got it so close. Watchman Getty. I think I said that right. Watchman Getty. Yeah. At least you understand. But once you see the play, don't pay attention to these comments. They're playing games. Let's keep going, y'all. They don't want to hear this. Because really, Unc, you did say that the ancients didn't have science. And then once I went over there to the other Carnelius platform, beating you up over, even they was going like, man, no. But then I come back over there to Unc channel and said, no, I was really agreeing with you. I wasn't saying that. See what I'm saying? But now they see me over here busting Chris' head, because Chris is the one who was really falling behind Unc, because he knew Unc said this. Chris is a flunky. He jumped from platform to platform. He changed up every year. Now he's a pseudo killer. And then the next thing you know, he was Team Osiris. The next thing you know, he was Toward Knights. He was Toward Knights first. Next thing you know, he was straight Bible. Then next thing you know, he was Old Testament. The next thing you know, he's existentialism. The next thing you know, he's an American patriot. And I mean, the next thing you know is just the next thing you know. And then the next thing you know, he running off the goddamn panel because Pastor Bennett whooped his ass. And one, building selection, blending, that's 1. Casting, that's 2. Curing, Chris, and quality control. Let's keep going. So we have, Chris said that they didn't deal with empirical data. He's on the record of saying that. I'm pointing out all the things that this bozo said, and they ain't trying to hear it. But see, I do this to not change their mind, but to connect with like-minded people out in the audience. Empirical data collection was systematic. Science requires data. Ancients recorded for centuries. But he want to take that. If you can't understand this, you dumb in a box of rocks. This is clear cut. Ain't no confusion in what I'm saying. None. Yeah. Yeah, he ran. Watch this. Babylonian astronomical diaries list nightly planetary positions for over 1,000 years. And guess what? NASA still uses them to calculate ancient eclipses. You in some trouble. You don't get up here and run your mouth like that. Now look at this. UC Davis researchers decode a 5,000-year Mesoamerican calendar revealing ancient Native American mathematical and astronomical knowledge linking to a 260-day cycle to lunar phases and solar observations. Then y'all want to say, oh, the hunter-gatherers, they didn't know anything. Well, guess what? Prehistoric, they're on the record is saying that hunter-gatherers didn't even deal with science. Like, this is something, their whole thing is pointing out they're Eurocentric. Remember that, y'all. They're not for us. These people have been paid off by some small hats. Mathematics involved counting and measurements, with early humans using tally marks and body parts as units. Shingle bone, right? Hunter-gatherers did the same thing. Hero conscious. I'm glad. See, me and you both are over here. So when DMG get back, you're going to be the first one I see. I promise you. Without writing. Carl Sagan. This is one of my sources. Look him up. There goes another source. Argue that the ancient hunter-gatherers practiced science through observation and data analysis. Now I'm debunking Unc on his own channel. Remember, hunter-gatherers, they didn't deal with science. Citing the Kung Sands tracking skills and the Kalahari Desert forensic. I guess now they feel like, fuck it, man. We might as well show it. Look. Now all of a sudden they figured it out. I didn't do that. I had it up the whole time. I don't know about it because you'll never hear nobody talking about it. See that, y'all? I had it up the whole time. They go to source, Chris, with your dumbass. Carl Sagan argued that ancient hunter-gatherers practiced science through observation and data, analyzing, citing the Kung Sand tracking skills and the Kalahari Desert forensic techniques. This study examines, hey, Haru Conscious with your dumbass. See, now I was trying to be nice to you. He's talking about where are the tests? Pay attention to your dumbass. 7,000, I'm going to bring it up. And if you ever debate, you're going to be in some trouble. If you ever debate me, Haru Conscious, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in some trouble. You're going to be in some trouble, sir. You're not even on my level. I promise you. Let's keep going. You're a money quarterback. The study examines spatial cognition in Hasda and Twa hunters-gatherers. If I don't take you to the Twa, finding no evidence of gender differences in Eleusinian tasks despite mobile lifestyles. The study compares Hasda hunter-gatherers to social spatial behaviors with olive baboons, revealing Hasda diverse knowledge, pool, and cognitive abilities for spatial navigation and communication. This study explores how collective and information flow in hunter-gatherer societies create regularities linking brain networks. Somebody call Haru Conscious and tell him to get up here. I dare you. And desensitized knowledge systems. So the methodology is not ancient. Not an accident. Trial and error produces variation. Science produces standardization. We find 4 rock types in the Great Pyramid chosen for function, with weathering rates of only 0.1% volume annually. Roman concretes use 10% less binder at lower temperatures than modern Portland cement, yet lasting 2,000 years. Chinese, this is material science. Chinese sticky. And then Chris want to lie and say, I said Africans created gunpowder. You see, you just a professional liar, bro. And trust me, we're gonna show the video of you pass around Nagy Springfield private parts to other men. Yeah. Rice mortar, which measures 3%. Look, this is wild. I can't believe it. What am I listening to? Increasing tensile street to 30%. So this requires, Chris, a hypothesis. This mix will set underwater. A controlled variable. You know what that is? Change line to keep ass consistent. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Look at Unc. Hey, damn, I done let this nigga over here. He beating. I bet. Hey, shit. Hey, everybody's caused more distractions. This is messing up the money. Just if you just be truthful, you'll get real donation. I sent you $110 within 2 days. I sent you one day. I sent you 10. Then the other day I sent you 100. And then they want to talk shit. Oh man, you sent them 100 for this? Why are you letting them up here? But then none of these niggas that you got over there is supporting your fucking channel, nigga. Make it make sense. Constant. They also deal with measurement, strength. I'm showing what all they deal with. Hypothesis. This is the requirement. Control variables. Measurement. Records. Replication. That is a method to their science. This is exactly the methodology taught in material science. I told them about material science. And then just told them I had math in my presentation, but I didn't know the name for it. And then just showed the other day. Yeah, this is formal science. I keep giving this dude that credit that he said that, and he still want to run around talking about I'm stealing his information. So even when you give this clown and did this credit for some things that he want everybody else to do, he still is dissatisfied because he don't know how. I'm gonna send you the how to jump on StreamYard for dummies. This is what I'm gonna do for you. Snake ass nigga. No, that's what they did. They recorded it on tablets. Replication across site. They replicated. Look. Pull the plug. 52 minutes for a source. Gary Barrett. He was trolling me too. You would have seen the source if y'all would have had it up on the screen. But y'all crying about simple shit because y'all getting beat up on your own channel. That's what I do. Hey, Marquise, Water Blue. That's what we do in the Lions Den. We go into their spot and whoop them up. Y'all hear me? We go into their spot and whoop them up. I got control of the buttons. Come on up over here. I dare you. Somebody call Haru consciousness. Haru unconsciousness. Somebody get him over here. Let's keep going. Get slapped around like you did in the debate with you think Stephen Calabero did you bad. Measurements, they recorded it, and then there's replication. They did it. See, now, if Unc was saying the same thing I was saying, they would be applying them and that's right, Unc, you teach. But any of these niggas that y'all see that's on stage, right here, we don't see y'all. None of y'all send money. I was just being gracious. Like, here you go, bro. You know, over and over. I'm gonna be honest. I gave him $100 to come do my presentation so I can whoop his ass on his own channel, basically. And they still were doing distractions. Yeah, I did. It's science. This is exactly the methodology taught in materials science. Yeah, Chris, you dumbass. This is exactly the methodology taught in material science today. The ancients was doing it, but this is what they still use it today. Let me read it to you, dumbass. Hypothesis. Control variables, just change line, and kept as constant. The hypothesis, this mix will set underwater. That's the hypothesis, right? Then you got the control variable, change line, keep as constant. What kind of source do you need? And then look at this dumbass Hebrew concept. I swear, man, when DMG get back, you're going to be the first one I get. I promise you. I promise you, sir. Record. Victorious, plenty, the Cupu tablet. That's the record. They got the hypothesis, the control variable, the measurement, and the record. And then they replicate it across different sites. This is exactly what the methodology taught in material science today. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you, dumb niggas. Okay. He's not calling science. Yes, I am. Yes, he is. He is calling this science. Material science. What are you talking about, Unc? I know it hurt. So, why this false claim fails, Chris? The claim that they didn't understand rests on 3 errors. First, It confused writing equations. Oh, they love saying JJ. Look, JJ, please state the claim. Okay, now how many times did I state my claim? So I'm going to tell your dumb ass scared chronicles, and I hope you listen. Chris Harris is on record saying that the ancients didn't deal with science. They didn't have a method. They didn't understand, and then they want to distinguish. Oh, but that don't mean they're scientific. They don't mean they had a scientific theory. And then they want to say Francis Bacon is the father of the scientific method. Nobody says that. Nobody. And all these dumb niggas over there agreeing with him. You see, y'all have an agenda. Like if I'm up here and somebody teaching me something, like, oh damn, well, let me do some research on it and check it out. There's nothing wrong with saying that you're wrong. Remember that, my students. Let me see if I'm still showing. Hold up. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, Water Blue and the rest of the people. Let's keep going. See, I know some of y'all peeking in the bushes. I know some of y'all is. I know. I had to hurry up and come over here and do this and then put it on my channel too, because these niggas will take this down. Yeah. I know how they operate. Let's keep going. Look at this. With understanding principles. Egyptians did not write F equal MA, but they built structures where FEA shows stresses stay within safe limits. They understood the principle. You see? The material science from them, they understood the principle. Let's go to number 2. Second, it assumes they would prefer y'all to listen to this and read this. Look, JJ, please state your claim. You're arguing for, I'm sorry, maybe I missed it. I'm just saying to understand what the heck you're so passionate about. I done said it 4 times, haven't I, y'all? So we're not going to play that game like you just don't understand. If you don't understand, I can't help you no more. We might have to hold you back in the 5th grade. And everybody else get to move on to the 6th. This is 6th grade material. Everybody should know this. Laboratory. This is what these guys run around and tell you. Oh, you need a laboratory, man. Their laboratory was the Nile flood, the quarry, the hunt. Oh, now you just got done trolling. Now you appreciate it. Well, you know you flip-flop like a goddamn pancake, nigga. So at least you're getting your audience to try to listen up. But Kyle, data collected over centuries is more. They know what they do. For one, I finally one positive comment, y'all. I for one appreciate that JJ is diving into this because Kyle agreed with the same stuff that I'm saying right here. As a matter of fact, he was arguing against Unc and Chris. No, he wasn't arguing with Chris, but Unc and Cedric. Him and Cedric were just arguing about this a week ago. And he was on this side of the argument. Rigorous. But hey, you know what? Heavy is the head that wear the crown, so let them tear me down. But when it comes to me calling them out, there's none of them that will be found. They'll be ducking and diving, slipping and sliding, scrambling and scraping to get away from his ass whooping. So I deal with the meat and potatoes. They deal with the bacon. Let's keep going. Then a semester's project. Third, it ignores continuity. Our SI kilogram traces to the Egyptian royal cubic volume of water. See what I'm saying? See, they got to be some of the I thought Sarnetta had the dumbest audience on social media. If you cannot follow along with this, you're not really trying to learn. You got damn right I'm clapping. And saying that I'm clapping doesn't make it true, don't make you right. Alice P. Keaton, I'm gonna remember your name too. Our concrete research rediscovers Rome line class. Our tracking see, look how Unc is putting this shit up. Chris, you call this malt liquor scholarship? But Chris goes and do all these lies. These are they just all flunky. Who is this dude? Tahuti, Usher, Ma'at Ra. You know what the hell Usher got to do with Ma'at, you dumbass nigga? You should be on this side of the argument for even calling yourself Tahuti, you dumb nigga. I mean, what are we doing? Oh, man. It's like I'm talking to a bunch of goddamn idiots. They're not, I mean, because I'm destroying their whole situation, this whole argument that the ancients did not have science. So now they butthurt. So we'll put all the negative comments. Yeah, let me leave it on big screen like this so we just see our comments. That's what we're gonna do. I won't stay. Hold up. Hold up.
Forms copy.
Yeah.
Conformistic.
Oh, it ain't showing now. Hold up.
Nothing is.
Let me stop. Hold up. Yeah. So as long as we understand that only a few of these people will get it or even trying to learn, then we okay. You hear me? But if we know they just want to make me try to look like some kind of clown who don't know what they're talking about, then we know they're not genuine. But it's not going to work because it's going to reach people who got common goddamn sense. Ain't no way around it.
Sign the from the ancients. He wants to give it to the Eurocentrics. But nothing is new under the sun. They observed, they measured, they did.
You tell them all. Look, you tell them their methods, and these dumbass niggas still don't understand. Look, observe, they measure. Here you go, Haru consciousness. Here you go, right here, sir. I can't wait till DMG come back. You're gonna be the first I get. I promise you.
Testing, they recorded it, and they taught. Is human not modern? But the weights, the microscopy, the self-healing concrete, the star diaries, and the hunter-gatherers tracking data you have brought.
See, I'm still dealing with hunter-gatherers, y'all. The hunter-gatherers did observe, they measured, they tested, they recorded, they taught. I'm showing you this.
Out today, the burden of proof shifts. See? It's on you, Chris, to prove this wrong. It is no longer on the ancients to prove that they were scientific. It is up to you, Chris, to prove that they wasn't. It is on the skeptic to explain how trial and error produced standardized system that lasted 3 millennia and still inform MIT labs in 2026. Let's keep going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where he at? I guarantee you, if you ever get over, when I see you over here, matter of fact, I'm telling you, Haru Conscious, enjoy and kiki and listen and laugh and try to fit in with everybody, still being real and trying to understand this knowledge. And the point that, how you going against it? That's got to be the dumbest nigga on the planet. These two niggas, Tahuti, Usher, and Haru Consciousness, you dumbass niggas are calling yourself comedics, but you're going against this information just to fit in and agree that we didn't have it? Yeah, I'm taking your belt now. Oh, wait a minute, you got it too.
Let's keep going, man. Let me get to the top. That was my opening. Let's keep going now. I've sat back and watched 20 minutes.
Highly accredited sources. Y'all seen that on the screen? Come on, man. Stop.
I couldn't take no more. So we got 20 minutes of lies that we're going to debunk. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Let me get to it. Hold on. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Because we got a lot to do here. Let me get back to the hunter-gatherers. Let's start with the hunter-gatherers, y'all. Gather some credit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So hunter-gatherers scientific theory proves nothing is new under the sun. And I got the highly accredited sources. See? So here's 20 examples of I'll read the sources here in a minute. Hold up. That's the sources. Hold up. Let's go. Hold up. So there, let me give you this. Okay. So when we look at the hunter-gatherer, because y'all want to say that they were primitive, they didn't know anything about science. Hunter-gatherers were not pre-scientific. Carl Sagan called them scientists because they use observation.
Hold up. What is the problem? Okay, so y'all have a problem with AI and they give you the sources?
Why do everybody have to make that as like that? Because you get it from AI that it don't count. AI is smarter than 10 of you niggas put together. So you rather just have it on some of the PowerPoint where they just stick something right there, and then stick something there, and then they paste. And look, this is your source right here, you dumbass nigga. Carl Sagan. So if this was on a PowerPoint and said Carl Sagan, would that make it more believable to you dumbass niggas? I mean, come on, man. You know, I'm not even, you know what? Let's keep going. Let's keep going, y'all.
Hypotheses, testings, and data transmission without writing, right? Mathematics and counting.
I had no clue this whole time that they didn't put this up there 5 times, but then they can use it, but they want me to like it's a felony or something for going to AI, getting your sources. Look, no, I'll show you again. That this meta AI will point to the sources on the side. Articles. How many times I got to explain to this to you dumbass niggas? But this is a distraction. Let's keep going.
We all know that math is a formal science. Tally sticks, the Ishango bone. That's 20,000 BCE. The Congo shows a prime number and lunar counts. Prehistoric mathematics involved counting and measurements, with early humans using tally marks and body parts as units. Body part counting. That's in New Guinea. Groups about 27 body points at base systems. The Lubombo
Ibesco research.
Bone, 44,000 BCE, 29 notches matching the lunar cycle. Let's go to astronomy. Oh, they didn't understand. They were just primitive. Shumus rock art alignments. Bureau Flats, California sun.
Okay, like I said, Hero Consciousness. As soon as DMG get back, I got you.
Sunrise, sunset, solstice marks linked to ceremonial practices. Aboriginal dark constellations. That's the Emu in Milky Way used to time egg harvest. The Coon Sand Star Lord. Did I know some of y'all ain't never heard of this? They track seasons. But by rising the Saigon citation. Mesoamerica, 260-day calendar. You see Davis researchers decode 5,000-year calendars linking to lunar phases and solar observation. How about physics and tracking? Tracking as a forensic science. As a forensic science. They had that back then. Sagan argued ancient hunter-gatherers practiced science through observation data analysis, citing the Kong science tracking skills and the Kalahari Desert forensic techniques. How about pressure release tracking, Chris? You know anything about this? I think not. I identified information, ballistics, the Australian Aboriginal spear throwers, increased velocity 3 times using lever principles. Spatial cognition. You know anything about that? I ain't never heard you talk about it. You just jumped in the party. You ain't never taught about it. You don't even hear you teach anything. All you do is Monday morning quarterback. Hasta and the Twa spatial ability. Santa Fe Institute study finds no gender difference in these tasks despite mobile lifestyles challenging gathering hypothesis. 3-dimensional circle configurations. Professor Richard Gould.
Here, stop.
Circle patterns to track hunter-gatherers movement in Australia.
Stop. Now, here, dumbass niggas, especially you who are conscious, since you want to be. See, the difference between me, I'm not trying to fit in and agree with everybody. I'm learning from me. Meaning, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, wait, that don't make sense. You guys see the truth in your face, and because everybody else is not catching on, you want to be on the same bandwagon with a Hero consciousness. I got you, though, sir. And I guarantee you're going to run like you did last time. When you're still trying to teach this stuff that Jabari teaching that there's no such thing as a retainer sacrifice and that the ancient Kemetans didn't believe that their gods were literally real. That they would be in the afterlife with Osiris. What the hell you think they did mummification for them? Huh? My next show will be calling your dumb ass out. You're going to run.
Okay, let's go to ecology and botany. Because he said these people don't know about it. This is science what they're using.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to get to the more up-to-date.
Hold up. Aboriginal Australians use controlled burns to increase
Blaversity, published in Science 2020. The seasonal calendars. Ulungo 6-season system based on plant flowering wind stars. Toxic place detoxification. Australian syed nuts leach for days to remove toxins. This is letting you know these people understood this. They just weren't just doing this. They had a method of understanding this archaeological residue analysis. You see what I'm saying, y'all?
I'm just taking you back. Because they had seasonal calendars that Ulingo 6-season systems based on plant flowering, wind, and stars. You ain't never heard no Ulingo? I know you ain't. I ain't never heard you talk about it. Toxic plant detoxification. That's science, sir. Australian nuts leach for days to remove toxins. You think they just did this by chance? This is archaeological residue analysis. You see, you're going to learn today. Social computation, collective computation, hunter-gatherer branch of 16 people from largest collective brains, enabling fission, fusion, and dynamics. Go to the medicine. Bush medicine. San people use Hudea for appetite suppression. Now study for obesity drugs today.
When I'm showing you these ancient people doing this, and then they're still doing it today, that lets you know there is nothing new under the sun. Wound treatment.
The Amazonian group use plant antibiotics.
I'm very bad. I'll give them a charge to y'all.
Into material.
Okay.
Pharmacology. So key sources of site. Carl Sagan, 1980, the Big Think article, while Carl Sagan said ancient hunter-gatherers were scientists. Go look it up.
Look at that. Look at the source. Look, key sources to cite. You can show these people this, and they still will be in the audience like, man, I don't know what's going on. Hey, man, he didn't show a source. Hey, what's JJ doing? That's liquor store scholarship, Chris Harris, isn't it? You sound like some flunkies. But let one of these, your favorites tell you this. Oh, man, that's amazing information. Pretend like I'm one of your favorites.
Santa Fe Institute, Spatial Ability in Hunters Gatherers, 2023. UC Davis Psychic org. Researchers find ancient science and math are timely. Mesoamerican calendar.
Look, these are sources. Ibesco, where he goes. I can take you to the water, but I can't make you. Prehistoric mathematics. Gould Richard, Brown University Math Department. Anthropological site and space of circles. Hey, man, what's wrong with y'all? Scholar Works, Cal State, Astronomy, and the Social Migration.
My sources, but let's keep going because I got a lot. Let's keep going. I'm going to show you what else he said. Let's keep going. Hold up. Hope y'all writing some of this down.
They not.
Let's keep going. Then we're going to play him trying to debunk me. First 15 minutes. Full of lies. Let's see. What is this? Okay, yeah. Let's keep going. I'm going to get to the top. Hold up. I wish I could show this. Okay. So, Chris, it said that math is just abstract thinking. This is what he said. He said math is just abstract thinking. Calling math just abstract thinking misses what made the pyramids, the wonders of modern technology, possible. Math is three things at once, and only one of them is abstract. Math as a physical tool. This is the oldest use. It just didn't prove that the Pythagorean theorem on papyrus first. They use a knotted rope to make 3, 4, 5 triangle to square a field after the Nile flood. The math was embodied in rope, water levels, amps, and stone. Without the applied geometry, Chris, the Great Pyramid base would not be level within 2.
See, real consummate, you got to be one of the dumbest niggas on this earth. Look, if I know you one of the dumbest, I can't, even if I make it simple for you, you're not going to get it. Sounds like a straw man argument when I'm pointing to what these people did. There's no straw man about it. You just a hater, bro. That's it. And then when I call you out over here,
You're going to run because I'm going to replay this and I'm going to show you your little comments. And then we can set something up, but you're going to run. Promise you. Centimeters across 230 meters. Did you hear what I said? Mathematics and architecture are interconnected through geometry. Yeah, see what I'm saying? But this is his little audience, and it's going against everything he's teaching. Spatial design and aesthetic principles from ancient Egyptian to modern agriculture, mathematical concepts like proportion have shaped building layout. What he say? What he says is, what he say math is, Chris? You didn't know nothing about that, did you, sir? It's just abstract thinking. Y'all gonna hear him say it? We're gonna replay 15 minutes of him running his mouth. So, math as a physical tool, right? We went over that. Now, math as a predictive model. Babylonian priests didn't do astronomy for philosophy. They calculated Jupiter motion with trapezoids to predict when the god would appear because the king needed to know when to plant and when to go to war. Their math let them see the future eclipse, floods, and harvests. Ancient civilization like the Egyptians, Mayans, and Greeks used math to build pyramids, track celestial events, and develop advanced systems. But Chris said that this is just abstract. This is not abstraction. This is a survival engineering. Math as abstract reasoning. This is the Greek contribution. The illicit taking Egyptian survey, they took Egyptian survey rules and asking, why must this always be true? He turned practical receipts into axioms and theorems. That abstraction is planetary orbits without rebuilding each time. But abstraction without the first two is empty. The Greeks could abstract because of who? Egyptians and Babylonians had already done it, Chris. 2,000 years of physical testing. The rope structure proved the triangle works. Elucid proved that it must work everywhere. So math is what, y'all? A craft, how to lift 80 tons. A science, how to predict an eclipse. And a language, how to prove it will always work. Reduce it to what? This abstract thinking, Chris? And you erase the workers who built the wonders. The priests who tracked the stars, if you just want to say it's just abstract thinking, guys. And the reason math was invented in the first place to build, to feed, and navigate the real world. Let's keep going, man. I don't even want to know where y'all find this guy. How y'all make him a pseudo killer? They let anybody be a pseudo killer nowadays. Okay, I mean, what the hell's going on? Hold on, let me get some support. The Greeks. So look at this. So he want to put the Greeks. He want to put the Greeks as one of the first and all that. When he put his article, he went straight to the Greeks because he said the Africans didn't have science. Y'all know that the Greeks studied in the Mesopotamia as well as Egypt. I ain't never heard nobody talk about it, but you're gonna hear it today. After Alexander conquered Babylonia in 331 BCE, Greek scholars had direct access to Chaldean temples, libraries that were already 2,000 years old. Key Mesopotamian temple schools and the Greeks who studied there. See, here goes some of the Greeks that studied there, y'all. Esagila temple in Babylon. That's the temple of Marduk. The Greeks were already up there trying to get information. Home of the Chaldean astronomer priests. They kept continuous astronomical diaries for 800 years. Greeks who studied the Hipparchus, 2nd century BC, used Babylonian eclipse records. Apollonius, Perga. This is some of Chris heroes. He got them on the wall, y'all. And later, Ptolemy integrated Babylonian data into their geometrical models. Hellenistic thinkers like Apollonius of Perga and Hipparchus integrated Babylonian astronomical data to their geometrical models. Okay, here go another temple. The Temple of Complex in Uruk, Center for Mathematics and Predictive Planetary Tables, 400 to 50 BCE. See, the Greeks and lucid air Greek astronomers work alongside Chaldeans at Uruk, copying their information. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. Here you go. You got these Greeks. Let's get to the 7 wonders. Let's get to that. Now, scientific historians agree none of the 7 wonders could exist without. Now I'm going to bring you the form of mathematics. The list itself was compiled by Greek scholars in the Hellenistic period. Now I'm going to give the indigenous credit. He did tell me about form of mathematics. If you're not honest, I do give you credit. I hold the phone for you 10 to 12 hours, and you still want to turn on me, sir? I brought out material science. You brought out the formula. So you need to stop all this. The list itself was compiled by Greek scholars. Remember, Chris said that math wasn't science. The list itself compiled by Greek scholars in the Hellenistic period, and they chose structures that demonstrate mathematical mastery. Right? 7 wonders are the Great Pyramid of Giza, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the statue of Zeus at Olympia, temple of Artemis, the Macedonian at Heliacal, the Colossus of Rhodes, and the Lighthouse of Alexander. Right? So the Great Pyramid of Giza, true north alignment. This is science, y'all. Error 0.6 degrees using Mercator astronomy and geometry. Slope angle 51 degrees to 50 to 40. Maintain across 230-meter base using saccade. That's run. If you don't know what saccade is, that's run rise ratio. This is science. The pi approximation, Chris. The perimeter, the height equals 2 TT. Initial or emergent from wheel-based measurement. This is science. Volume calculation. 2.6 million M3 plant using pyramid volume formula known from Moscow papyrus. Leveling water-filled trenches to achieve horizontal base within 2 centimeters. Mathematics and architecture are interconnected through geometry, spatial design, and aesthetic principles. That's AESTHETIC. From ancient Egyptian to modern agriculture, mathematical concepts like proportion have shaped building layouts. Let's go to the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Right? So they had low distribution step terraces calculated to support soil weight. Oh, they just did this by chance. The hydraulic gradient. But let's go from the material science, man. That's enough of that, man. All this is he's saying that it ain't true. Don't keep going, dog. You know.
JJ.
So I'm gonna explain to you what axioms and derived theorems are. Okay, so we gotta know what this is. Axiom and theorems are the skeleton of any formal science, including geometry. Axiom is starting assumption you accept as true without proof. You choose it because it's obvious, useful, or defines the system you want to study. Okay, I know you in. I ain't even gotta see you. I know you in there trolling.
So JJ, I don't wanna break your bill, JJ, but you got Chris in the back here, and I think you made your case.
Yeah, no, he got to do his own thing. He got to come up and I remember he did a whole show trying to debunk me. I'm showing all this that he said, and then we're gonna play the 15 minutes of him lying. Then he can do his own thing. He can come back and try to debunk what I said. He's not gonna come in here and try to, let me share the screen. You already did your sharing. And you're lying. So I'm showing you this, that this is all the information I collected.
JJ,
when I watched the
you got
first
Chris
15 minutes
Harris right here. You can confront him and clear this stuff up. Like it's your.
Cedric, I'm confronting him now with the shit that what he said, Cedric. Please,
so he's right
fall
here.
back. When I let you do shows,
he's front here confronting.
I'm confronting him by reading him what he did wrong.
No, okay? you're doing readership and you're strawmanning him. You're confronting him. He's right here.
Okay, how about this? Let's play what. How about this? Let's play what he said in his rebuttal to my information. Yeah, can we do that? You want to do that? So why are you lying? So here are cultures that develop advanced theoretical. He said this too. Listen, Cedric, I need to get this out, bro. I paid money for this, please. Now he also said that there was no such thing as theoretical knowledge before classic Greece. This is what he said. So here are cultures that develop advanced theoretical knowledge before classical Greece in the 5th century BC. See? Which they theorized. Chris is on the record saying this. So I gave you this information first. So when we go back and watch the 20 minutes of him lying, you're going to be like, oh, he said that, but JJ just disproved that. So he said that there was no advanced theoretical knowledge before classical Greece. Just hold it back. He already did his turn. It's my turn to respond to what he said. Come on, bro. He had his turn. Now I'm gonna after I get my information out, I want him to write this stuff down and then try to debunk it. I didn't get a chance to come on there when he was trying to debunk me. So the sexagesimal place, value systems, and algebra. Old Babylonian tablets, 2000 to 6000 BC, saw quadratic equation. But I'm just readership. This is information that he said. I'm showing you that they had theoretical knowledge, but he said they didn't. The predicted planetary astronomy using architectural models, the geographic calculation of Jupiter motion using trapezoids, a method 14,000 years before European calculus. What did he need to rush for? This is all the stuff that he said they didn't have. I got to go over this because he said it. The heck he need to rush back up here and lie again for? No, we're gonna keep it going. He need to be writing it down and say, hey, no, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. That's what he need to do. We don't need to hear no more from him until I get done. Because I'm rebutting everything that he said. So what? So look, geometric calculation of Jupiter motion using trapezoids, a method 14,000 years before European calculus. Babylonian astronomers used a geometric trapezoid method to calculate Jupiter's distance. The zodiac and ecliptic coordinate system, later adopted by Greeks. I got to rush now because he came up here. He would have let me on there to let me debunk him. So I'm responding to what he said to me. Now, if you want to set up a debate, we can do that. But other than that, he need to get out the way. Ancient Egypt, 3150 to 332 BCE. Because he said they didn't have theory. So the rational trauma theory in Edward Smith Papyrus, brain, Meneges, CSF, and contralateral polarisis. That's theoretical. The geometric theory surviving the systematic pharmaceutical theory in the Ebers Papyrus. I'm debunking what he's saying. The hell they need to rush for? Just listen, write it down. He also said standardized weights and measures based on binary and decimal theory. That's theory. The early dentistry theory. They had that. They drilled molars and found at McGirth. They had this. How about China, Chris? He said they didn't have theoretical theory. I'm showing them this. So what's the big rush? What's the big rush? When we go back and play this 15 minutes, he's saying they didn't have none of this. This is why I'm setting this up first. So when we go back and hear him live, I don't have to come to this. I'm getting out early. This is what this man is up here saying. Theoretical astronomy, recording supernova, comets, and solar eclipse by 1300 BCE. The mathematical theory. He said they didn't have theories in a 9-chapter system in linear equations, negative numbers, and early matrix methods. See? Here's another theory for you, Chris. 5-element theory as a systematic natural philosophy. They did it in the Persian. Administrative theory for empire, wide taxation, and communication. These cultures had theory because they had long-term institutions, temple schools, palace archives that allowed observation to accumulate into general practices, principles. Greece inherited this base conquest and travel, especially in Egypt and Babylon. Now, he don't need to jump up here yet. I didn't jump up there when he's trying to tear me down with my information. So he needs to sit back and listen and be patient and write down what I'm saying and debunk it. And everything he said, I'm debunking it. He said it didn't have theory. He said that material science wasn't science. He said that math wasn't science. This is what this guy is saying. So we're going to, after I read the stuff, we're going to go back and play what he said. Nothing to come up here and mess nothing up. You wait your turn. Especially in Egypt and Babylon, and then formalize it into a deductive style we now call Greek philosophy. You already had this. Let's keep going. The hell are you rushing for? Now, so here are cultures that develop advanced theoretical knowledge before classical Greek. I told you, Mesopotamia, predicted planetary astronomy using their methods, geometric calculation on Jupiter, the zodiac signs. I read that. Okay, let's keep going. I only got it for a little bit more, then we're going to play his stuff. Okay. So theoretical knowledge, which he said they didn't have, is understanding why something works, not just how to do it. So, and it is 3 parts. Principle. Write this stuff down. Don't just try to rush JJ because it's JJ. Principles, general laws or models that explain class phenomena. So usually, is that readership when you do it? It's only readership when JJ do it, y'all. Examples: Egyptian principles that a head injury on one side causes to be paralyzed on the opposite side. See? Abstraction. They use abstraction, principles, and prediction. But Chris think only the Greeks started this. They learned upon it, the Egyptians. No, man, you're not gonna take this away. I've been waiting for this. Abstraction, moving from specific cases to general concept, which I need a picture. What's wrong with 2 ears? Example: Egyptians abstracting. You can go back and slow it down and look it up. Ain't my fault. We got a technical problem, but you just listen. You read. Then you learn in school when the teacher was in front of you with the book. You didn't have and reading the story to you. You didn't have the book. She had it for herself. He was listening. Egyptians abstracting 48 head wound cases into categories of treatable, contendable, and untreatable. Yeah, that's abstraction. Prediction, using the principle to predict outcomes in new situations. Example: Egyptian physicians predicting that immobilizing a spinal injury would improve survival. See, this is different from practical knowledge. A recipe or a craft skill, knowing how to structure. Theoretical knowledge lets you teach, test, and improve the practice because you understand the underlying system. But he said they didn't have it. The Edwin Smith Papyrus shows the theoretical knowledge because it doesn't just list remedies. It describes brain anatomy, it explains the relationship between injury location and symptoms, and provides a diagnostic framework that can be applied to new patients. That is theory, and it existed for thousands of years before your Greek medical text. Trust me, when I get done reading, we're going to show him trying to debunk my information. I'm catching them in lies. Don't try to save him. Let's keep going. Don't keep going. Let's keep going. Look at this. Listen to this. How about this? I got a lot for you, sir. Now, so we're gonna let's stay with the theoretical knowledge because remember, he said they didn't have it. We gotta stick to what he said. Huh? Theoretical knowledge predates Greek theory. Here, with the sources that's documented. Medicine theory, brain organ function. Edwin Smith describes meaning. Contralateral motor control, left brain injury equal right to be paralyzed. Spinal cord theory. Chris said they didn't have theory. That's a vertebral crush impairs sensation. You want to take this away from the ancients? Now, this stuff is old. 3-tier prognostic system: treat, contend, untreatable. Wound infection theory. Use of honey as an anesthetic. Anatomy from mummification. Systematic organ knowledge. See? Pharmacological theory, 877 prescriptions in Ebers. Pulse theory, connection to heart. Surgical theory, closer principle. Source: the Edwin Smith Papyrus. First known description of the cranial structures, the external surface of the brain. See? The intracranial pulsations and knowledge surpassed that of the Hippocrates, who lived 1,000 years later. The mathematical theory. Remember, he said they ain't got theory. They didn't understand. It's in the Greek. The unit fraction theory. That's the Rhind Papyrus. The area of circle theory, 256/81 approximation. The volume of the pyramid theory, Moscow Papyrus. Volume of the truncated pyramid theory. The binary multiplication theory. Y'all get the picture. They had theory, but he lied. You can go to astronomy. The Sirius heliacal rising theory, basis for your 360-day year. The Deacon star theory, 36 groups. Star clock theory, night hours. Equinox observation theory. You all get the picture. He's lying. Say they didn't have picture. We got to play his. I want to play it after I get done reading. We're going to put the video on, and we're going to listen to him live for 15 minutes. Now let's keep going. I don't save him. He didn't let me up there. Let's go. This is what you said, sir. Trying to be a hater because I went on Killer Priest. I mean, you was out the way. You don't want nobody thinking about you. You want to jump in the fight. Okay, hold up. Oh, man. Let's read this. I did this right here. Okay. Okay. So Egypt as Greece's daddy. 5,000-year head start in science. Yeah, he said, remember, he said the ancients didn't have science. This is what Chris said. Now, I'm kind of changes his position, but Chris is on the record as saying they didn't. The claim is simple and the evidence is overwhelming. Greeks did not invent rational medicine, geometry, astronomy, engineering, or philosophies. Greece learned from Egypt, copied their methods, and then wrote them down in Greek. Let's keep going. They form a complete curriculum that existed in Egypt for 2 millennia before any Greek city had a library. See? No, man, you got some explaining to do. You can do it. Like I say, if you ain't trying to set up a debate, then ain't nobody answering no question. I'm answering what you said because we got to play that. We got to play you lying. The foundation is the Edwin Smith Papyrus. It is the oldest known surgical treatise of trauma, describing 48 cases of injuries, fractures, wound, dislocation, and tumors. It presents a rational and scientific approach to medicine in ancient Egypt and avoids prescribing magic. Say that again. It avoids prescribing magic. The copy dates to 1600 BCE, but the language proves it copies Old Kingdom originals 2500 BCE. Inside the text is the first science of the brain. Let me say it again. This fool, this guy is up here saying they didn't have science until the Greeks. Here's the trouble. Inside this text is the first science of the brain. It contains the first known description of the cranial structure, the meaning of the external surface of the brain. What the hell going on? The cerebral spinal fluid. They understood this. You want to just try to make them as primitive? And the intracranial pulsations. It records that the head wound on the left paralyzed the right side, and that the spinal crushing impairs movement and sensation. Modern translations state that this level of knowledge of medicine surpassed that of the Hippocratic, whatever they call it, the Hippocratic oath or the Hippocrates, who lived thousands of years later. But he loved them guys. And the documented rationale for diagnosis and treatment of spinal injuries can be regarded as the state-of-the-art reasoning for modern clinical practice. That single sentence destroys the myth. You hear me? Destroys the myth of Greek originality. Instead of y'all trolling the audience, pay attention to the information. Grow up. The Hippocrates is called the father of medicine. They call him the father of medicine. Yet Egyptian physicians were performing a systematic neurological exams. Guess what, y'all? Thousands of years before he was even born. They got y'all food. They ain't got me food. So how did they do it? See, this papyrus lays out the method, the objective examining use for visual, olfactory, palpation, and post-diagnosis, prognosis in 3 categories. What's the 3 categories? Treat, contend, do not treat. Then treatment with suitors, honey splints, and immobilization. This is not magic. A lot of guys go, the reason why we don't really deal with them because they were dealing with their gods. They built the pyramid. It wasn't because they said that God built it for a reason to worship and practice. This is the scientific applied to trauma, repeated across 48 standardized cases. No scientific method, and scientific and science is different. I'm gonna show you that's not either. You lied. So where did this knowledge come from? From mummification and from war. Egyptians removed brains through the nose for 2,000 years. They saw meaningful. They saw I can't pronounce that. Meninges and fluid. They treated soldiers with head wounds from copper weapons. They recorded that work. The result was a textbook. Now look at the Greek. The standardization history admits Egyptian medical thought influenced later traditions, including the Greeks. Herodotus visited Egypt 440 BC and wrote extensively on their medicine. They want to give it to them. They want to give it to him, Hippocrates, the father of medicine. That's a damn lie. Hippocrates and later Gallian studied at the temple of Amenhotep. How dare you get this to them? You're a coon. And acknowledge the contribution of ancient Egyptian medicine and Greek medicine. Tyler, if you're in there agreeing with him, you're a coon too. This is not a fringe claim. This is not a fringe claim. Let me cook. That is the history of medicine. The Greeks went to Egypt to study because Egypt had schools, libraries, and 3,000 years of records. Greek had old poets. Oh my God. Look at this, y'all. The pattern repeats across every field. Y'all hear me? Every field, this pattern repeats itself. In mathematics, the Rhine, and Moscow papyri shows Egyptian calculation areas, values, and using unit fraction in the 3-4-5 triangle, as I talked about earlier, for surveying after Nile floods. Greek historians say that Thales learned from geometry from who? Egypt. Pythagoras is said to have spent 22 years in Egyptian temple. Do they want to give it to them? The hell's wrong with these guys? Who sent you? The theorem attributed to him appears in Egyptian rope stretcher. I told you about that earlier. Practiced 1,000 years early in astronomy. Egyptians tracked Sirius to create a 365 calendar and used 36 deacon stars to divide the night. They built a Meerkat to align temples to true north. Oh, well, the Greeks were the first. Well, you shut up. Greeks who visited Heliacal learned these methods and brought them home. See what I'm saying? Let's go to engineering. Oh, engineering is not have anything to do with science. Shut up. In engineering, Egyptians quarried, moved, and lifted 2.3 million stones to build the Great Pyramid with tolerance of less than an inch. In 2580 BC, they built canals, harbors, obelisks, and shaddafs. When Greeks later built temples, they used Egyptian. What they use? Egyptian column proportions. Wait a minute, man. I thought the Greeks started all this, and you are sadly mistaken, sir. You don't get up here in front of us and say this nonsense, and then the audience cheerleading for you while you're up here lying. That's why I had to do this. Egyptian quarrying methods and Egyptian tools. The Pharaoh's lighthouse in Alexandria, one of the 7 wonders, was built by Greeks in Egypt using what? Egyptian engineers. Look at the chemistry. Huh? In chemistry, Egyptians made glass, faience, Egyptian blue pigment, as indigenous black man he brought that out a week and a half ago. The inks and complex pharmacopoeia with over 160 plant drugs, honey anesthetics, and castor oil. The Ebers provides us 877 prescriptions. And these Greek pharmaceuticals began at the contact with Egypt. Well, I thought they were the first one to start something. That was what the white man told me. Well, you got tricked. Now look at that. Egyptians had centralized state taxation by serving standard ways. Remember, Chris said that they ain't knowing about this. I'm gonna let y'all hear it. In temple libraries that preserved texts for millennia. The Library of Alexander, the greatest Greek library, which I don't really think that's real, but was built in Egypt, staffed by Greeks who read Egyptian papyri. So, man, these items are not random. They are complete systems. You can't take that away from them. These are complete systems, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the Lions Den, Sister Karima. Shout out to Black Jesus Minister, Ball in the Crowd. Shout out to my wife, Jenny Hayes, and the rest of the team in the Lions Den. Shout out to Uncle West and the Pseudo Killers and Killer Priest and everybody else. You know, look at this. They're complete systems. He ain't going to tell you that. He going to continue to perpetuate his lie. These are complete systems using observation. Isn't that part of science? Recording. I thought that was part of it too. Testing. Ain't that part of it, Chris? Teaching, preserving. Egypt invented the systems. Guess who inherited it, Chris? The Greeks. Let me say it again. Egypt invented the system, that method of science. Greek inherited. Why does this matter? Because the narrative of a Greek miracle erases what, y'all? The African foundation of Western science. It pretends that rational thought sprang fully from Athens. Oh, they didn't have rational thought until the Greeks. And how slow can you be when you know they sat in their temples? The Greeks sat in the Egyptian temples. Make it make sense. The papyri prove otherwise. Rational medicine existed in Egypt when Greece was in the Bronze Age. A systematic anatomy existed in Egypt when Greeks still believed disease was a divine punishment. Let me say that again. A systematic anatomy existed in Egypt. Well, guess what? Your Greek heroes still believed disease was a divine punishment. Let's keep going. The Egyptians were not perfect. They mixed magic with medicine in some texts, but the Edward Smith papyrus proved that it could separate the two when dealing with trauma. They chose observation over incarnation. The choice is the birth of science. 7,000 Cook. They chose observation over incantation. That choice, Chris Harris, Chris, I hate my hairline Harris. That choice is the birth of science. You want to sit up here and give it to the Greeks. Everybody knows that they studied in their temples. How could you even get up here and lie? The Greeks were brilliant students. They translated, systemized, and philosophized Egyptian knowledge. They deserve credit for preservation and spread, but they were students, not the fathers. The fathers was Egypt. The evidence is in the dates. Imhotep practiced rational medicine in 2,650 BCE. Cook 7,000. Hippocrates practiced in 400 BCE. That is a 2,250 year gap. The Edward Smith papyrus describes the brain in 1600 BC. The Alcmedian of Croton, the first Greek to mention the brain, it is in 500 BCE, y'all. And this guy want to get in front of us. Yeah, guys, you know, come on, bro. Stop it. Just because you talk like that don't make it right. I'm a people's champ. I connect with the people. I don't have to say 18-syllable words to sound smarter than everybody else. That's just your trick. Now, this is a 1,100 year gap. The Great Pyramid was built 2,580 BCE. The Pantheon was built 447 BCE. You know how much of a gap that is? Take off your shoes and socks, Chris Harris, and count. That is a 2,133 year gap. A culture that's 2 millennia ahead and not peer. It is a parent. Yeah, let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. I'm almost done. Hold on. He said some more nonsense. Y'all. We got to shut it down. Okay. All right, hold on. Yeah. Let's get you some of this. Sir. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I went over that. Okay, sundials. It's so much. 30 more documented Egyptians precedents that Greek author later. Okay, this is what the Greeks studied for under the Egyptians. You know, okay, we got the sundials. You got the solstice cycle. You got deacon stars, lunar calendar corrections, unit fractions, and the ring papyrus methods. I mean, y'all get the picture. Let's keep going. Let me get you some more. Let's keep going so we can show this. I know it hurt. Oh, but JJ said it, so it might not be right. Just shut up. Let's keep going. You look Greeks in there. Scientific method. Okay, hold on. Yeah, remember he said that they didn't have it, right? Okay, let's talk about the brain. All right. See, I'm gonna give you some brain stuff. All right. Okay. So sources of the Egyptian brain surgery, and Greeks didn't know nothing about it until they learned from Egypt. Give us the science that Egyptians use and their testing methods to perfect brain surgery. See, I'm gonna give you that. The primary source of the Edward Smith papyrus, the oldest known surgical treatise of trauma, described 48 cases of injuries. What makes it scientific, Chris, is that it presents a rational and scientific approach to medicine in ancient Egypt and avoids prescribing magic. The copy we have dates 1600 BC, but the language shows it is copied from the Old Kingdom. The first known description. Okay, I read that. Hold up. So we got that out the way. Okay. The primary sources. Hold up. I'm gonna get to. Oh yeah. Hold up. Let's go. Hold up. I got some more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is very important, y'all. Let's get because he. Okay. Yeah. Now he didn't get up here and talk about a catapult. I said, what the hell? He said the catapult is a simple machine. The catapult is a simple machine that turns stored energy into projectile motion. Every type, from a Greek torsion engine to a classroom popsicle stick launcher, uses the same physics. This is physics, right? Energy storage. A catapult does not create energy; it stores it. He said that some old Greek guy to read it. Tension catapults bend a wooden arm or stretch a rubber band. The work you do pulling back becomes elastic potential energy. Torsion catapults twist ropes or sinew. The twisted fibers store rotational elastic energy. The counterweight lifts a heavy mass. The work of lifting becomes gravitational potential energy. Science buddies describe this directly. A simple catapult helps students to see how energy can be stored. Energy releases and levers. Okay, when you release the arm, the stored energy converts to kinetic energy of the arm and projectile. All right, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get to something else. But he said that they started, so we're gonna get into that. Oh yeah. Here goes something else that y'all need to hear. Here goes something right here. Okay. Now, the first step towards a theory of chemical reaction was taken by George Ernest Stars in 1697 when he proposed this theory, which is based on the following observations. Okay. The method Stahl used, Purdue University General Chemistry History, summarized the steps exactly as Stahl took in 1687. Observation: metals have many properties in common. This is material. This is more material science that he said they didn't know nothing about. Metals often produce a calyx when heated. A calyx is a crumbly residue left after roasting. After roasting, these calyx are not as dense as metals. Some calyx form metals when heated with charcoal. Generalization and hypothesis from those regulators. Stahl concluded that it is given off phlogiston is given off, that's phlogiston, is given off whenever something burns. Wood, and the ancients understood this, y'all. Wood and charcoals are rich in phlogiston because they leave little ash. Metals from the calyx by giving off the phlogiston metal. It's a calx plus phlogiston. Metals can be made by adding phlogiston to the calyx. Calyx plus phlogiston equal metal. This is induction. Y'all hear me? Look at this, y'all. This is induction from repeated observation to a unifying principle, followed by deduction of testable consequences. See? Wikipedia entry of phlogiston confirms the aim. Phlogiston theory attempted to explain chemical processes such as combustion and rusting, now collectively known as oxidation. It was proposed first by Beecher in 1669 and formalized by Stahl in 1687. So what is the methodological? All right, let's get to this. Let's get to methodological naturalism. This is what y'all don't really love. Let's get to this. Methodological naturalism in the working rule that scientific explanations appeal only to natural causes that can be observed, measured, and tested without invoking supernatural agents. The Standard Encyclopedia traces this stance to be early modern rejection of the cult. All right. So he hypothesized phlogiston as a material substance, not a spirit. He described it as transferable, present in soot and charcoal, and able to be added to calx. He derived predictions that could be checked in the furnace. Heat calx and charcoal get metal back. He treated anomalies like metal graining weights as problem solved by refining the natural model, not by appealing to miracles. Later followers even proposed that the phlogiston had negative weight to preserve the naturalistic framework. This is, watch this. This is precisely methodological naturalism, even if the entity later proves wrong. It was a role led the theory was remarkable at universal phenomena that is eventual failure into weight measurements, not a is systematic and logical naturalism. All right, I'm gonna get
He never showed it.
This was that.
Yeah,
hold up.
And his way of debating is,
yeah, there we go.
Say, okay. JJ seems to have fell off. Okay. Wow. What can I say? Yeah. What can I say? Y'all are back up on the stage, by the way. Oh boy.
So yeah, Mayday, man. Oh no, hold on. No, what they did, they stopped it. See, they stopped it because it was just too much information. So now we're not even gonna listen to them. We're gonna go to Chris. We're gonna stop here. Then we're gonna watch him try to critique me. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. I mean, who stopped somebody in the middle of their presentation? But they couldn't take it no more, Omar and Water Blue. They just couldn't. So, hold up. Wait a minute. Share screen. Hold up, y'all. I do want to show you this part. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Because I watched this nigga. Hold up. I do want to watch him. I want to show y'all how he lied. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Let's see. Put it back up. Hold up. StreamYard. Now, you see how easy that is to get that over there? Just how you know they was on some bullshit. All right, hold up. So let's get past here. Look at this guy. Look how sad he looking, y'all. I mean, I don't blame you.
It was so much.
It was so much. It was a lot. You goddamn right, it was a lot. There's nothing. I'm addressing the shit you said, you idiot. Look at him.
I don't even know what your argument is.
Let's go back and then they try to act like they don't know what I'm talking about. So let's get him on the screen so I can show him my argument. Sounds bad. Oh, hold up. Let's get this up here. Let's go straight to his channel. Let's go straight to his channel. They didn't want to show him trying to. Here we go. Wait, no, I didn't do that right. I didn't do that right. God damn it. Hold up. Oh, I messed up. Wait a minute. Oh, whoa. Hold up, y'all. God damn it. Okay. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let's see. Share screen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hold up. Get this over here. See, wait. Over here. Come on, man. To this tab. Ain't showing. Hold up. Yeah, hold up, y'all. He trying to act like he didn't know what he said. Nah, buddy. Stop screen. Okay. Stay tuned tomorrow. I'll be on Tahaka Bay's channel, debunking another live Chris Harris. Chris Harris running around here saying that before 1492 there was no Hebrews in Africa. He said that Rabbi Mordecai, I don't know how you say Rabbi Mordecai, a guy that came in 1887, converted these people to be Hebrews. Then he also said that the Catholic Church did it as well. This has been his argument for a long time. That's going to be debunked tomorrow on Tahaka Bay's channel, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be over there. Yeah, it's a 2-day ass whooping for you, sir. Okay, hold up, y'all. Let's see. Share screen. Right here. Yeah, what's up, man? Why ain't going over? Okay, there you go. There you go. They try to act like they didn't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying, man? Come on, bro. I know.
So let's listen to him. Try to debunk me right here. Okay.
They was calling me pseudo. But
Okay.
So now you can't just say, "Oh, well, you're a Hebrew Israelite." A lot of
They don't. They did not have a science.
All right. Okay. Sounds back right. Okay.
Scientific method. They did not operate within the frameworks of scientific.
Look at this guy. See, look. Hold up. Let me see. Okay. Now, see, they didn't want him. Now, listen to his critique, y'all. They didn't want to play this over because they knew this nigga was over here. Look. Here we go. This is the part I wanted them to play. Let's go back a little bit. Right here. Panel, they would always try to, kick me out,
What you guys are going to see with his methodology is you guys are going to see that it sucks. Already we're working at a negative here. He's working from a false premise.
How the hell I'm working for a false premise? I ain't even went yet. This how you know this is a hateful ass nigga. Look at this dumbass nigga.
Up and sharing on screen the small text.
You jealous?
Well, I got to read it. So
we're gonna see a true premise of you running around passing Nagy Springfield ding-a-ling pics around the other men. Well, we gonna have you explain that. I bet you won't jump on the panel there. I bet you won't.
That's the only way I could read it. I could blow it up.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Blow it up, but
I wasn't sure if you needed to have it shared to the world.
Yeah. They just I had to read it because I couldn't put together a PowerPoint today because my
okay.
The PowerPoint is messing up. But
yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about a lot of people who aren't really very good.
Hey, look. But you come up here with a goddamn article like you just did something. Look at this guy. This is what you brought. Look. This is what you brought.
Empiricism changes everything.
He said that they didn't have empirical. See, this how I'm talking about. He said that look, let's listen to this. Now we finna catch you in the lies. We gotta show this. And then we're gonna get to him.
More stronger fibers within our metal.
Yeah.
Precisely. Lab of meat to the Agora with a group led by society. It just was historic.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it.
Archimedes, a researcher at Howard University, is finding that ancient. You guys are going to see why it happened. And you're going to understand why I will never debate this guy. I'm not interested in debating this guy. And you're going to see
the
element of a crash out.
Elements of a crash out.
Also known as Bobby Brown Jaw.
Oh, okay. But you're also known as passing around a man's ding-a-ling pics. Chris Harris? Here, let me. You want me to show you that real quick? No, hold on. Let me find that. Hold on. Let me find this. Since you want to call me Bobby Brown Jaw, okay? You cockmouth. No, I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. No, fuck this. I try not to do this. I try not to do it, y'all. Hold up. Yeah. Let's see. Chris Harris. Oh, here it is. Secret Love Affair, Nagy Springfield. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All right. Get that up. Hold up, y'all. Listen, I can play the game too. Yeah. I try to be nice. Yeah. Okay. Move that over there. Let's move that over there. Hold on. Yeah, move this over here. See, I did that surgery with your dumb ass? Okay. Now I'll share the screen. Ain't no levels to this. Yeah, he was. Sharing this man dangling pigs. Okay. Here you go. All right. Let's see.
Let me stop that for a second, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Oh, there it is. Okay. You gonna play? Okay, I got you. Hold up. You wanna play?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Let's play.
Hold on.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
Lucky Springfield. How you doing?
Here go Chris' little boyfriend, y'all. Let me get it off mute.
I only went to his.
Hold on, let me get the sound going. Let's see. Stop sharing. Chris Harris' secret love for Nagy Springfield. This is Chris Harris' boyfriend, y'all. Hold up, see him? Yeah. This is this guy's confessions that Chris Harris is running around with this man penis pics, passing them all over the internet. And when I said that over there, they're like, that was just a major foul. Oh my God. You know how you thought you should? Yeah, buddy. You want to play with me? All right. Hold up. Come on, where's the sound at? That's on. Oh, it must be muted up top. Hold up, let's see. Wait a minute.
Solar Mind is one.
Where's the
Yeah,
sound
Solar
at? Hold
Mind.
up.
I ran across.
Yeah, we gonna get this fixed. No, we gonna play. Okay, stop sharing. Okay. We're gonna play. Let's play Chris Harris. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, Chris Harris, a ding-a-ling full of hairs. I bet you won't jump on the panel now. We can talk about this. This guy, trust me, I'm gonna bring it out on Killer Priest podcast. Yeah. I'm gonna bring it out tomorrow on Taharka Bay podcast. Yeah, buddy. You wanna play? They try to act like they ain't want to hear that. They ain't want to hear that, y'all. Oh, wait. We gotta get the volume back up though. Hold up. Yeah. Oh, no wonder. Okay. Let me turn it up. Okay. Now, move this over there. Okay. Now, share screen. Yeah. Everybody know why you stalk men like you do. Everybody know. Okay, yeah, I got it, family. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see if I play. Let's see if I play. Man, what's wrong with the volume? Oh, man. That's up. That's up. Come on, man. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I got you. I got a trick. Hold up. We'll put it right here. Don't play from the phone. So y'all see the picture of Chris' boyfriend, right? Okay. All right, here we go. Uh-huh. This is his confessions. Chris, you never addressed it, so it must be true. Okay, hold up. Chris Harris. Hold up, y'all. I got you. I got you, sir. Chris Harris. I bet you won't jump on here, will you now, will you? Secret love affair for Nagy Springfield. Yeah.
What was that?
There you go.
Partner, I can't see your whole name. Say, hey, man. Secret crime across a guy who has a penis fetish, collecting guys' pictures and showing them around. Now we got a problem, Chris here. And somebody call Chris and tell him I want him to come on here and explain himself. Tell him we're gonna be nice. You know, we're not gonna do like you and put people in the back. We're not gonna do like Sarnetta and put you in the back and all this whole insecure shit that Sarnetta and them do. This nigga Sarnetta, I'm gonna get on you today too. You just sit here and call me with that nonsense today. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I said about you, yeah, I've been said, yeah, when me and you was beefing, the goddamn it, Killer Priest took your bitch. Yeah, I said that. That's it. So now that the party called you, they say, why you dealing with JJ and he talking shit about you?
She was just in my inbox today talking about JJ. Let me know if somebody wanted to debate. So she's trying to play both sides. And I can show you the goddamn screen sheet right now. Let me show you. Let me show you her in my inbox today. Sunday. See? I mean, it's like, I've been said that, but now I guess it hurt more since Napar is saying the shit to you. But why do you care what she said? You didn't care when you went out there and said that she stole the goddamn debate money. And then you talking, oh, well, she won't never come and debate for you. She started over here on one of her trips before she got to you. You always want access to the Rolodexes over here. Yeah, where's Carla? Can I debate Karima? Where's Sister LaShawn Rainey and Sister this and Sister that? With your other Rolodex, you want to try to harbor it and hold it close, near and dear to your goddamn heart. That's what messed you and me up for the last time. Because you're insecure. I don't want Napar. And I told your ass this. But you just can't get it out your goddamn mind. So now that she told you, she done got in your head, because she see me and you getting along halfway, and now she back at it again. Nigga, you know I've been said. I said it to your face. I said it to you in a goddamn text. So now why you shocked? I said, then the killer priest and took your bitch. Now he's shocked because she done said it. Tell me why you dealing with JJ and he talking shit about us. Now y'all us? What the hell's going on? But you the one that put out there, she stole your goddamn money. You. Matter of fact, let me hold up, man. You know what? Damn, I got this fire on. I can't show. I'm gonna show you the screenshot later. That's all right. So let's get back to the secret fetish, Peter fetish that Chris Harris had for other men, the affinity other men that he has. I knew you was a weirdo. So let me go ahead and get to this, man. Hold up. Let me share my screen, y'all. Now, parental discretion is advised here. Some of the things that are being said here are not meant for the ears of little young kids and boys and girls. Kern, go ahead and put up the go ahead and put up the disclosure. And we about to get to the love affair of Nagy Springfield and Christine. I hate my hairline here.
Hold up, yo. Still showing.
Shout out to Elder Yara, Renegade J in the building. You know, all the regulars back home. Marquise the Good Samaritan, Vickers World. Man, come on, man. Y'all know this dude. I knew this dude was a powder puff, y'all. You hear me? Afro-Asiatic 19, Elder Yara, Jeremiah Israel. I knew this dude was a powder puff. Dick checking. You know how you go to the stall and they got them ones where, ain't no high and you supposed to just look straight forward. Don't even do no peripheral. Straight forward like a goddamn blinders on. Chris be peeking over the goddamn stall. I guarantee it, y'all. I guarantee it. He's a stall peeker. He been fucking around and got slapped. Keep peeking around in the goddamn stalls. That's what Chris do. Hold up, y'all. Chris Harris? Somebody call Chris Harris and tell him to get on here and explain this shit. Because, see, I want to hear both sides of the story. You see? We're giving you every opportunity. I know you're scared because Sarnetta ain't over there holding your goddamn hand or you ain't in control of the goddamn button. So I know you're a coward. You scared. And Kyle, you can come on here too, but I done caught you over there hating. I done caught you. Hold up. Let me see. This shit's crazy. Hold up. This is what we deal with in the conscious community, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I don't know what the hell is going on with you. This is batty boy tendencies. Hold up. Let me see. Screen froze, man. Okay, hold up. There you go. All right. Yeah. Audio. Let me know when you can see that, Karima. Let me know. Hey. Karima? Hello?
let me know if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. Hold on.
Because I hold it too long to get frozen. Okay. Oh yeah, she finna play the thing. Yeah. And this coming from Chris Secret Crush's mouth. Just stopped this man and went around and harassed him and got his ding-a-ling pictures all over the sending them to other men. Of all the things that you could do, Chris Harris, why would you think that we want to indulge in any of those type of weird activities that you indulge in by sending another man ding-a-ling pictures to another man? I want you to come on here and explain your actions. Then, forever, you were on this platform. Then remember, my eye forever is the new Wendy Williams of the conscious community. He goes around different platforms. He tries to dig up dirt on people. But for some reason, my eye forever, you were on this platform yesterday when he broke this news, and you didn't go live to talk about Chris dangling fetish. Why not? That means you harbor homosexuals. You might be one yourself. You ain't telling us. There he is in the audience, y'all. Y'all can see it right there on the screen. My favorite over there, and they're gonna tell him he's not even gonna be shocked. You're not even gonna say, God damn, what the fuck? Then the same dude is killing me, the witch hunter dude? Oh my God, what can you hear about him? And that. Chris, let me know when I can go. Am I good? Huh? Okay, I'm just waiting for her to play the little thing. I don't know. But yeah. I mean, Chris, you got a lot of goddamn nerve trying to come down on Neo-X or anybody else accusing her of being LGBTQ. She says she's straight. Explaining to do. You got some explaining to do, Christine Harris. I knew something was wrong with you. Every morning I wake up, you got a different nigga picture on your goddamn billboard. I made it as Wall of Fame about 3 or 4 times, y'all. That's why I said, man, something wrong with this dude. Now I see why. Everybody, put the kids to sleep. Here go Chris Harris collecting ding-a-ling pictures. My goodness. Hold up.
I got you. I ain't playing it from there. I got you.
Are you playing it?
Let's keep this thing. Let's just hold it down until he gets back. I've never been to Judah's house, ever. I only went to his school. The A-type, wow, got cool. Solar Mind is one, yeah, Solar Mind. I got a funny story with Solar Mind, his little crony weirdos.
Yep.
They're all weird, man.
Believe it or not, they eat money. But they was all through this whole community for quite some time. Believe it or not, Dave Springfield was in the Hebrew Israelite group overnight with us. So, yeah, he felt that Chris Harris want to take his nude photos, take Dave Springfield nude photos. Whoa! Wow!
Chris get new photos?
What the hell? Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Yeah,
you gotta stop. That's right.
Claims that he saw him on Google, but
Raymond, you gotta stop, please. That's why. Yeah. What did I just hear? Chris Harris did what? What did he just say? My ears playing tricks on me.
He said Chris Harris took his new photos and passed them around to other guys.
In the name of the Lord, what is going on? Chris Harris, hey, listen, bro. That's not normal. Why would you be looking at this man's private genitalia? His ding-a-ling. That seems like some weird shit. And then you wonder why your wife went and got pregnant by another nigga. You ain't giving her enough attention. You see? You're too much peeking around at Playgirl and not in there playing with your girl. You see? She couldn't wait for you to go to work. She couldn't wait for you to go to work, and the milkman, and the goddamn, who else be delivering? And the postman, all of them came through. You don't know who the daddy is, nigga. How about that? But this is another problem. Why are you having dingling pictures in your phone? What made you go and pass this around to another nigga? Go ahead, Kareem. Please thank.
Let's keep this thing. Let's just hold it down until he gets back. I've never been to Judah's house ever. I only went to his school. The A-type got cool. Solar Mind is one. Yeah, Solar Mind. I got a funny story with Solar Mind and his little crony weirdos.
Yep.
They're all weird, man.
Believe it or not, they eat money. But they was all through this whole community for quite some time. Believe it or not, Dave Springfield was in the Hebrew Israelite group overnight with us. So, yeah, he felt Victor Chris Harris wanted to take his nude photos, take Dave Springfield nude photos, and pass them amongst other men around the internet.
But how did Chris get your new photos?
Stop right there. Stop right there. Okay, instead of you being like, see, my Aunt Faber's on there with him, y'all. Y'all hear it? I get fun. You know, he can't say a whole fucking, he can't say a whole line of English, a whole city. It's always like some distorted shit how he talk. You ever notice that? We instead of we going to the house, we house. You know, he always leaving out words and shit. So you knew about this 2 days ago, and yet Mr. Whitney Williams of the community has not did a live on Chris and say it ain't so. That let me know you will hide a homosexual or child molester, anything else they close to you. Because Chris fits your agenda. Let's keep it going, y'all. Listen.
Yeah, the video is only 1 minute of him saying this. I don't want to put I took out him talking about Queen Throne and all that. So this is really the meat and potatoes right here of him is saying that he took it, everything else is just them talking, but the meat and potatoes is right there.
Okay, but there's a little bit more. So how about I play my end but don't show the video? Can we do that?
You can do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I ain't gonna show. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Okay, take yours down. Oh, you did.
Yeah, but don't play him talking about Queen Thrones and talking about other people. That's just ridiculous.
Right. I'm gonna get to the part where, yeah. I'm gonna get to the part. Cause no. That conversation was way. Nah, that ain't enough. Hold up. All right. Let's see. All right, here. Hold up. Yeah. Hold up. You see? Shut, nigga. Learn how to say a full English sentence or just talk French. Parlez-vous français, expecting Dutch, whatever you speak. But leave English alone. Shit sounds stupid. His voice is irritating to me, man.
Let me know when you get there.
Yeah, hold up. It's about the 54-minute mark, I said. You'll see.
Yeah, I already recorded the 54 mark. That's what you just heard.
All right. So that means let's start from there. Let's start from here. Right there. All right. So what's the dude? Come on. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that?
Hold on.
Here we go. There go Frenchie.
You don't have to send nobody to the night. What up, man?
Hey, what's up, JT?
Yeah, what's going on? Hold on.
Hey, what's up, Lucky Springfield? How you doing?
Good. We knocking them all down tonight. You gotta knock them all down.
How you doing? How you doing, Bud? It's cool to be on with you, man.
Yep, this is my homeboy, my sidekick, Maggie Springfield. Maggie Springfield has fell victim to this conscious community also. Maggie Springfield got an interesting story with all this stuff here.
Oh, you mean with that one dude, the one weirdo, you know,
Chris Harris.
Yeah, Chris Harris.
Yeah, the weirdo Chris Harris, sucker. The dingling peeper. Now, I want you to go do a whole goddamn say it ain't so, Chris. Answer some questions, Chris. The same energy you had when you was questioning Garfield about his bachelor's degree, nigga.
Yeah. A whole bunch. Yeah, Solar Mind is one. Yeah, Solar Mind. I got a funny story with Solar Mind and his little crony weirdos.
Yep.
They're all weird, man.
Believe it or not, they eat money. But Maggie was all through this whole community for quite some time. Believe it or not, Maggie Springfield was a Hebrew Israelite group overnight with us. So, he felt that Chris Harris want to take his nude photos.
Fell victim to Chris Harris want to take his new photo. Now, Chris Harris, you can come on here and defend yourself. You know, you ain't got to always have something that holds your hand, and you ain't always got to be behind the screen where you are in control. Trust me, I treat people fair over here. So my first question is, what are you doing with another man's new photo? Why would you be interested? That's my first question is going to be in the interview. Good.
Springfield nude photos and pass them amongst other men.
What?
Around the internet.
But how did Chris get your new photo?
No. Instead of you saying, how did Chris get his new photos, that wouldn't have been my first question. That wouldn't have been my first question. I'd be like, what the fuck? Chris, the first question would have been to Chris. What? Chris, is this true? Chris, I'm going to do a show tomorrow because that's what I do. I go around trying to expose people, but as you can see, he's a biased French fuck. Fifi is a biased French fuck. Because you know what? Birds of a feather, they flock together. All these three weirdos plus Chris Harris equals a goddamn cesspool of goddamn degenerate actions. Just come on, man. Rejects. This is what these guys are.
The man is so desperate. He's going to people that actually are considered predators, and the guy that's laughing that he's on the panel is considered a petty and that likes little children and all that type of stuff. But at the end of the day, let me go get with him so he can go against my enemy, knowing damn well that you don't even do the investigation on the person that you're using.
Right. I think, some of these weirdos, they be knowing about each other, but they rather team together like Voltron, because, that's what they do. But, yes, this brother, it's a story on him.
It's on our YouTube page. You can go see the story on him too. So, yeah.
Yeah, he was
another one lying on me. Talking about, I'm gonna go to the Fed. I'm supposed to be going to the Fed for 7 years. Then you come back, oh, I'm sorry. Then they want to come out, oh, I'm sorry, that's not true. Other people lied to me.
Yeah, because JJ didn't listen to him. JJ didn't go after Chris with him. He had some like vendetta where he just going after different mans like Judah Nazareth. He stayed hanging around for 7 years, and then all of a sudden, I guess Judah Nazareth stopped messing with him, and he just been obsessed with trying to expose him, even though he exposing himself at the same time. He really ain't exposing Judah; he's exposing himself. But the fact of the matter is, these guys have something against JJ because JJ don't listen to them. So he apologized to JJ. It's a whole message. The dude is weird. He left a message and said he apologized. And he don't believe the girl that is accusing JJ because he actually kicked it with the girl on the internet until she started calling them niggers and shit. And that's when he just went bad. But other than that, he was riding with the girl and everything. But yes, it's voice recording of him apologizing to JJ and saying that, yeah, he don't believe her and that she was crazy and that she was trying to do that. But he was all for it at the beginning.
Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, he was all for trying to expose JJ with the girl, and to the girl just turned around and said, maybe y'all the problem. Maybe y'all the ones that's, causing JJ to be like this or whatever. But at the end of the day, yeah, she went bad on him, and he basically apologized to JJ. It's a voice recorder, a long one, apologizing to JJ about all his little feelings.
Oh, yeah, Chris, you might have to play that for audience. Just to show you how these dudes is behind the fucking scenes. This is crazy. But, okay, let's get back to the audio. First, go ahead, Quinn. Did you say something, Quinn?
I didn't. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. The weirdo claims that he saw him on Google, but
the weirdo, he said, Chris' excuse for having this dude dingling pictures is he's seen him on Google. Even if you ran across something, what kind of site were you on, Chris Harris, to see this man's private parts? What type of site? And Shaka and Duga, why ain't you outraged? You're supposed to be the Wendy Williams, Shaka, Wendy Williams, and Duga of the conscious community. This should be a hot story for you. What? You don't have no loyalty to nobody, nigga. But you see, this story been out for what? I just not seen it. Been out for at least 3 days. And Shaka, I can show you the picture. He's on the panel. Did they get to see that in the beginning of this video, Kramer, where he was on the panel? Well, y'all can hear him. Y'all know it's him. But he ain't saying shit.
I don't know. Whatever.
So somebody managed to hack your computer?
No, he.
Now, so what did somebody do? How did you go computer? Somebody do have to do the computer? No, did somebody hack your computer? Say it right. Did somebody hack your computer? Look, bro, say it like this. Did somebody hack your computer? Not did somebody hack your computer? All that. No, you fucking the English up.
He probably got him off a website called TinyChan, which...
Oh, Chris Harris,
yeah,
what are you doing on a website called TinyChan? That sounds weird. Because now you know where his pictures were. He know where he posted his Tiny Chin or whatever. What the hell is Chris doing on Tiny Chin, y'all? How did he go? How did he know where to find this dude new pictures? You were that interested, invested in finding this white guy's picture because somebody told you he got new pictures out, and you made it your business to go on there and get them.
I don't know what he was doing, but he probably found him that way.
They were trying to dig up dirt on Nagy, and they were searching. You know, they found Nagy.
Oh, my fault.
Like 10 websites and stuff. When Nagy was talking to a chick or whatever, and Nagy was trying to get his shit off, like I'm saying or whatever. And you could put up a photo, and then the person put the photo out for everybody to see. website, right? So Chris Harris found it and decided I'm going to pass this and try to call Nike a homosexual.
Yeah, and so people can know, he sent this to a whole bunch of people that were like the heads of like camps and stuff. I don't get that. That's the part that really throws me off.
Why would he be sending this to other men and heads of camps, Kareem? Okay, maybe she's better. So, anybody in the audience, does that seem like the tendencies of a weirdo? All right, bro. But yeah, I mean, what normal man goes around? I mean, am I shocked? Or am I the only one shocked? Am I the only one shocked?
Why did he say
are you there? Okay, she might step away. But anyway, this is not normal activity. And Chris says, I mean, brother, look, the link is in the chat. You're more than welcome to come on here and tell us your side of the story. Because this white guy feels victimized that you took his pictures and started passing around to dudes. You see? So, I mean, I'm speechless. Let's see what the audience is saying. Okay, I guess might say that's that character, that's that kinetic spirituality, and yeah.
This to like Sakari and a bunch of other people I don't get. And then he even badmouthed me talking to the ISUPK on Cross the Line Radio. And he didn't mention my name because I guess he was too scared to mention my name. But he was like talking to whoever was on the ISUPK Cross the Line Radio thing. And he's like, yeah, there's this dude that's like homosexual. And he's like part of this group. And he didn't even mention who. I'm like, yo, I can't believe you did that, Chris. Like
that, who's that? What's that say? Gardner. I can't see your whole name. Say, whose abomination face is that on the video? That is Chris Harris's secret love crush. Chris Harris has new pics of this man in his phone. Download it. You understand me? Pass him around to an Israelite camp leader because he's just so infatuated with this man's genitalia that he thought everybody else would be too.
Say my name.
How long ago was it? How long ago was it?
About 3 years ago, probably.
Yeah.
Going on 4 years ago. This is when.
And Shaka, how long was it? Why does it matter how long ago was it? You should be already charged up, be on your goddamn page, ready to do one of your goddamn exposed shows. But if you notice, the birds of the feather that flock together, he's not doing any of that because he's okay with it. He's okay with it. You see?
The whole breakup with Tora Nights. See, like, I had a beef with Nagy too. Like, I always been cool with Nagy since he first popped up, right? But I was highly upset that Nagy decided to stay with Judah, right? Nagy had his reasons and stuff like that. And it's like anybody in a boat, it's hard to break from it. It's super hard to break from this boat, especially when you spend so much time around these people and it's almost like a family. You know what I'm saying? So Nagy wouldn't leave. So I applied a bunch of pressure to Nagy. Finally, Nagy came around and got to see what really was going on. His mind got cleared. And
yeah, just so people understand.
Yeah, Anonymous Hebrew, that is Killer B, and that's Nagy. And this is the story of Chris Harris running around with Nagy's ding-a-ling picture, dick pics, however you want to say it. Chris Harris went on Tiny Chins. I don't know what kind of site is Tiny Chins, but it sounds like some weird shit to me. Chris Harris was so interested on seeing Nagy Springfield on a weird site called Tiny Chins. So Chris Harris goes and collects the man's picture. And what he do is Chris Harris, anonymous Hebrew, what he does, he went and shared it to all the Israelite camp leaders and all the Kemetics. And how proud he was that he got a picture, he done found a picture of a weird gay white guy. I guess he gay, I don't know. I'm not gonna put that on. I'm gonna have a full interview with him coming up soon. Chris Harris, you're more than welcome to come on here and also interview with the guy, and he wants to find out, why did you have his ding-a-ling pictures, Chris Harris? I knew something was a little bit wrong with you. When every morning I wake up, you got my picture, you got Outside of Q picture, you got Black Jesus picture, you got Tazaria picture, you even got goddamn that weirdo that came on there the other day. I forget the name of that Christian dude. But yeah. I mean, everybody. Pastor Bennett. I said, well, something got to be wrong with this man. And then when I heard the news that, you wasn't the father of your baby, I said, well, they said Chris can't have kids. I said, okay, well, now I'm kind of getting a little bit. But now, this is the icing on the cake. This is the coup d'etat. This is the fat lady singing. This is the nail on the gut. This is the hammer that hit the nail on there to close the casket in the coffin. Now I put it together. Now the dots is connecting everybody. Chris Harris has a fetish for men. That's just what it is.
Sharing for context, Judah flipped out on JJ 7000, and I basically saw him for what he really was, which is a manipulative piece of.
See, this the dude's calling the counterback. He's a piece of shit too. But as y'all see, I heard whatever. This is what's going on in Chris Harris's life. It came out. Full interview will be coming soon. Chris Harris. And you're more than welcome to come on here with Nagy Springfield. What'd you say? 100 real Tory JJ, tell me it's not true, bro. Hey, this ain't my life story. This is between the love story of Nagy Springfield and Christine Harris. And I'm inviting both of you guys to come on here, and the world would like to know your story. The world wants to know you guys was it a love affair? Was it a one-night deal? Did you guys talk on the phone late at night? Did you spoon? I mean, did y'all wake up and say, fuck the world? We don't care what nobody say about us. I mean, what was really happening in you guys' relationship? You see? We want to know. We're going to give you the opportunity so that the world can hear the love triangle of Nagy's penis, Nagy, and Chris Harris. Stay tuned for that. Coming soon. Oh, damn. Coming soon. Oh, wow. God damn. So let's get past that, and let's get to a little bit of the educational part of the program, ladies and gentlemen, because that's what we do. I don't want to know. Hey, Blizzard, I want you to ask everybody that runs with Chris Harris, ask him, why did you have ding-a-ling pictures of Nagy Springfield? Is this man lying? There are other witnesses to this story. The Torah Knights, this was the Torah Knights. Judah Nazareth, these are some of your guys. You see, Judah Nazareth, Nagy was one of your guys. Judah Nazareth, the Witch Hunter is one of your guys. And Judah Nazareth, Chris Harris is one of your guys. Or was. So, I would like to invite all y'all over here, and we need to know the deep, dark secrets of what really went on in Torah Nights. We need to know. All this weird shit is not becoming of you guys. It don't sound right for you to be talking about the Bible, and you guys are engaging in these type of fallacious activities. This is falsehood. This is not what the Bible teach. You see? Like I said, we finna get to the information, man. So now, the main thing with Jabari Osaze, the likes of a Shaka Atmos, the likes of a fifth grade education level of Asar Frankie Netter, Frankie fifth grade, that nigga Domino. Who's that? What's that say? Gardner, I guess.
Hold on, let me stop that. Yeah, man, I'm getting tired, man. We have to finish this. It's another time. We're gonna get up out of here, man. I think the most important part. We're gonna get up out of here. Yeah.
I don't got no friends. I don't got no friends. You know what I mean? I got supporters, people on my side and people on the other side.
Hating on me, don't stop. Only help a real cause. Hood legend on some pocket. Manifested till I'm living large. High balling, cause the sky falling. I'ma catch a little piece though. I ain't worried about your little. No, she easy as a free throw. She wanna hold me like ransom. Just cause I'm young and I'm handsome. Tell all these to have a seat. I know that they cannot stand them. Burn it and roll me another one. I do whatever I feel like. I remember when we dreamed about it. Woke up this morning, it's real life. Trade the whip, trade the currency. Moving like it's an emergency. We gotta check out, it's close to 11, so baby ride it with some urgency. I'm just here for the fun part, cause I'm good on the money part. I be leaving in the cold season, coming back for the sunny part. With us and get your money up. With us and get your wig split. Ever since I was a little boy, I've been plotting on the big. Bigger pockets, bigger resume. When you keep it really resonate. If he really want it, never hesitate. If he mad at me, he better meditate. You ain't gotta like it. You just gotta live with it. Never gave us nothing. Look at what we did with it. In a foreign city. Moving like I live in it. Never call them back. Bet you that they still with it. You ain't gotta like it. You just gotta live with it. Never gave us nothing.
You ain't gotta like it, you just gotta deal with it. DMG vibes. Conversations can spark change. You ain't gotta like it, you just gotta deal with it. The infamous perspective with the infamous DMG.